guys, and this is part 2 of our E3 podcast.
Woo! E3 Megacast.
Yeah. Now, if you are just tuning in, make sure you go watch the first one. I'll leave a link on the description and probably something on the screen.
So glad you didn't say like and subscribe.
So go ahead. We'll give you 5-10 seconds to do that.
Or they can just not.
Or you can just, yeah. But why watch it?
So what was the next conference we had in mind?
EA.
EA. Fill me in on EA.
EA opened with, for me, their big gun. Well, not really, but Mass Effect. That's how they opened.
Nice. It was just a trailer, right? There was no gameplay or anything yet.
It was just a little teaser trailer, and it said Holiday 2016 at the end.
Hooray!
But it had a misdirect at the beginning of it because it shows like a little canyon. It looks like, I don't know, it could be out in Utah or New Mexico or something.
Yeah.
And then you see it's a person scrolling through images of different landscapes.
Yeah.
On like a computer screen or whatever.
Computer screen. Yeah.
And then it gets progressively worse and worse as he's scanning through them.
Well, it's funny.
What?
I probably mocked out earlier, but it's this fault shut through right
Ha! Ha! Ha!
And then
that was the last one.
over. And then once he scrolls through all these progressively worse and worse landscapes, he goes back to the original one, and he's like, okay, clicks on that, and then it shows a galaxy map. It's like, oh shit, that's Mass Effect.
Yeah.
And then
if that wasn't enough for you, he turns around and walks towards the camera, and he has N7 on his arm.
Yeah. And then it shows like driving the Mako.
It's cool.
Dude, that thing looks sick.
I hope it actually runs like that.
They said that it will.
It looks like it does.
Yeah?
I think there's different kinds of Makos.
Good. Can I customize them?
I don't know.
Damn it.
Maybe. But show a little bit of like the cutscene combat. It's not actually in game.
Yeah.
Although the end of the trailer says captured in engine is representative of game. I was like, I doubt it.
What the fuck does that mean?
They're trying to say like whatever that you saw in that CG.
That cinematic trailer?
Yeah. It's like there's no way that's what the game's gonna look like.
No.
I promise 100% that's not what the game's gonna look like. But I want it.
Are they saying that what you saw in the trailer is what you can do in
They said it's in engine, so like it's that's such a vague term. Like you can say that and it's like, oh yeah, it's in engine, but it's not in game graphics.
Yeah.
And they're trying to say it's representative of game experience. So maybe that just means, yeah, this is what the cutscenes look like.
Ooh.
Or this is a cutscene from the game.
Yeah.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah. I mean, it's whatever. I'm gonna love it. Doesn't matter what they do.
I like the title.
Mass Effect Andromeda.
Yeah.
Looks cool.
Sounds cool.
Sounds cool.
Sounds like a movie.
Sounds spacey.
To let you know that it's not connected to the other three.
Yeah.
Armageddon would have been cool too.
It would have reminded me too much of the original
Yeah.
trilogy.
So cool.
Mass Effect Armageddon.
Oh yeah.
Andromeda sounds cool though. I'm exploring a new galaxy.
Yep. Stoked about it.
The female villain from Power Rangers in space. So it makes sense.
God damn it.
You know who that is, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
She was hot.
Yeah, she was.
After that one, they did the Star Wars Old Republic.
Oh, that's
Oh
right.
yeah, there's new SWTOR.
The Knights of the Fallen Empire.
Yeah.
Raul, love that.
That looks...
Roll, yeah.
Oh.
Shout out to Raul.
I don't like it. Hey, buddy.
The last podcaster.
Hoping he'll be here
So
in a couple weeks. Yeah, have him as a...
Unfortunately, as a guest star.
Yeah, unfortunately, as a guest star.
Like a month.
He was a founding member, and he's a guest. There's really
He'll
good
get a
guest
share.
now.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see.
What did we start with? We start with Mass Effect.
Mass Effect.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
the
we
That's
just
how it opened.
What was after
I,
that?
I mentioned that they,
Knights
you
of
know,
the Fallen
in SWTOR.
Empire.
this is the second part. That's just the tour. What was that? The tour?
Battlefield.
No,
That's
Battlefield's the
where I had to leave for work right then.
Oh,
So, I think they had Need for Speed,
Need for Speed happened.
which looks sick. They showed actual gameplay with car customization is back in full force.
Is that when they showed the crew, or was that during Sony one?
That's during Ubisoft's.
Ubisoft.
That's during Ubisoft's.
Ooh.
I was at work when that one.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I'm kind of tired of racing games that are like either... Because, I mean, yeah, it's great. I got to see how Need for Speed does, because I'm kind of tired of that name.
Need for Speed's always good.
Because...
Well, this is a reboot. That's why they're...
Right, but doesn't mean it's going to be good. I mean,
I've never cared for any of the racing games.
that's why. Yeah, I tried. I think it was when the PS4 and Xbox One came out. They had Need for Speed Rivals, and I thought it was so good. I made myself force that it was a good game.
You bought it, right?
Yeah, I bought it
Yeah,
because there was no game
we
for.
played that when it launched.
I lied. I really
was
liked
okay.
Burnout. Burnout was fun.
No, it was okay. I like.
Burnout 3 was best.
I want Burnout to come
Burnout,
back.
those are good. Yeah,
Well, I want Burnout to come back as it was in the original film.
I forgot.
Burnout 3 Takedown.
I forgot what game.
those
it
are
was
good.
called.
Best.
It was
Those are good.
Need for Speed. I had it for the PSP and it also came out for the PS3.
Because it was more than just like racing. It actually had like
Crashes.
crashing, and it made a mechanic out of
when
it.
next gen came out, or even last gen, the 360 and PS3. Oh man, I can't wait to see what crashes look like in this. This is gonna look amazing. They came out with Burnout
Paradise?
Revenge first,
Uh-huh.
then they came out with Burnout Paradise, and then they stopped making Burnouts. Criterion ended
because
up
it burned out.
working on-
They burned out. Yeah.
Criterion ended up making Need for Speed games, and they didn't have crashes.
Boo.
The last Need for Speed game that I liked was that one that I'm saying. I can't remember. And Need for Speed 3 for the PS1.
Damn.
I always wanted a racing game with my
Oh, was it Underground 2?
story
No,
context.
it wasn't Underground 2. It was like really like nobody really cared for
Like
it too much.
510 or something like that.
No. I don't know what it was called honestly, but it had a good story, and like you pretty much had to take over the whole like
Underground
city.
Rivals.
Oh,
Or Own the City, or Carbon Own the City.
Carbon. Need for Speed
Own the
Carbon.
City.
Hmm.
That one was pretty good too. I
Oh
liked
yeah,
it.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that title.
I like Most
Carbon.
Wanted, Underground 2 are my favorites.
I want a racing game with more story in it. Like, I basically want Fast and Furious the game.
Oh,
Like, give me a reason to
That
be
makes sense.
racing other than just racing.
Give me Fast and Furious 1 and 2. Or
yeah.
1.
Well, the ones that were about
Just
cars
one.
and the
1 and 3.
heists. Or heists. I don't give a shit.
Or even at heist, yeah. Like the Brazil heist, where they fucking take that. That'd be dope.
that's what they made
Having
with
two
Crew,
people
didn't
drive
they?
the same
It was
car?
kinda-
The crew's kind of like.
But like a Grand Theft Auto with a focus on racing.
That's kind of.
Fast and
What-
Furious.
that'd be-
That's
I feel like
That's what I'm
what-
saying. Like,
that's
give me a
the
Fast and
very-
Furious game.
A
Yeah.
sick expansion.
That's what I feel like Grand Theft Auto is, though, because that driving in Grand Theft Auto has been amazing.
It's good,
Yeah.
but I mean, like, I want a portion of it, like...
He wants it to be a
racing games.
game.
Racing games have their engines built for the racing. I want that with a little bit.
So it'd be like adding Payday and like Need for Speed.
What if they just made an expansion for Grand Theft Auto where it had like Fast and Furious?
Yeah.
elements?
I mean, I'd be down, but the cars still don't handle like they do in a
But that's,
racing.
in that expansion, it would.
Well, then, if they do that, then yeah, like if in that portion of the game they handle
Yeah,
differently,
that's why I said like Payday and then like add Need for Speed to it, like a partnership.
cool.
Sick. What else? Battlefront. God.
Well,
Yeah.
so,
Okay, so we're talking about EA. Okay.
Yeah, sports. I mean, football got that new foot thing.
Oh yeah.
What was it? Foothead.
For FIFA.
Foothead.
Foothead.
Football. Foothead. It's like it's kind of like a dream card game. People play online.
Oh.
It's like a dream team kind of thing. Fantasy football.
Oh, I saw that.
Where you
Okay.
each week you get free packs, or you either buy them with your own money, and the packs give you players, and then you make your own team, and then you play against other people online.
For soccer
it's
or,
like
or for football?
Soccer's had it for a while now, but I think this is the first year that football's getting it.
So it's
Okay.
fantasy football, but with cards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you get to actually
Which is
play.
fun
See-
for like most adults who watch, who are like super fans who are waiting for summer to end.
Fantasy football was just a way for jocks to play D&D without playing D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's basically it.
And now this is them playing Magic without playing Magic.
Yeah, more like it.
With
Nerds.
This is football.
And then like they have this thing where it's like if a player does good during the season, like in real life, like that week they'll release like the team of the week or team of the year players, and they'll be like, say their overall is 80, but that week or that month they did like an 88 rated kind of thing. They would get that card. Like it would be 88 rated rather than the regular 80.
Uh-huh.
So it's cool if you're like watching the sport and then playing it
Yeah,
because new cards are coming out.
sounds interesting.
FIFA we had Pele.
Yeah,
Full
his
stage.
special guest. That was really
Didn't
cool.
see that coming.
Yeah, it's kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it was nice. Yeah,
Like, because in the beginning they said like, oh, we have like this legendary person of sports or
Yeah,
whatever.
they just said a sport, so like, oh god.
Could've been
I
anybody.
immediately assumed it was gonna be football.
Yeah, me too. I was like,
So it was
oh,
me like Joe Montana.
yep.
or-
I'm like they put
Joe
an
Montana.
NFL star and that's
that's
it.
what I thought.
One of those Manning guys.
But no, like, soccer super legends.
Sports ball.
But yeah, he was
We like
there.
sports and we don't care who knows.
Football.
And,
Yeah, I think it was like 3 games in a row. I think they started with golf.
Did they have golf?
There was a golf game.
Oh yeah, Rory McIlroy PGA Tour.
Yeah.
Wait, what was it called?
Supposed to be
Rory McIlroy.
So it's no more Tiger Woods?
Oh no.
No, yeah.
Oh, and then this one's gonna have random ass like fantasy courses because I remember when they first announced it last year, they had a Battlefield 4 course.
What?
Yep.
What is that even?
It's like during like one of the Battlefield 4 maps, like when you play Battlefield.
Yeah.
It's like a hurricane on an island, like a couple islands.
Yeah.
And it's that map. So.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. What's that?
As a golf.
Yeah, it's a golf course,
That's
and then there's like a freaking windstorm, a hurricane going on.
Yeah, in that same, I think it's in that same map where they had like that Easter egg where like the giant megalodon comes out. It's that map, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, remember that? Like people like it
crazy.
was like captured, and people were like, oh shit! Like it came with like the DLC or something, or I forgot what. So I'm saying, I know what map you're talking about. That's cool. But yeah, they mentioned. I think it was no, not tennis, golf, and then I think they went to soccer, and then
No, they went to football.
They had NHL,
that's
NBA
right.
Live.
NBA Live.
Did they close the football?
Yeah, they closed with football. Definitely
they?
closed. Yeah, because like I was skipping through the sports because I'm like I don't really care about like hockey, golf, or whatever. I saw a little bit of Pele's interview, and then I skipped that. Went to NBA, and then like I was watching it for like 2-3 minutes. Some guy said like he had like an app specifically for the game, which takes like a picture of you, or like sort of like it scans your face. So you look this way, and then you look that way, and then it processes it and it shoots it to the game right away.
Game Face?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
So they actually made it an app now.
Yeah.
Because that's
So
what I did with
easy.
UFC. Yeah, UFC. I had to upload a photo to their website, which is outdated, but the game was brand new. It was
The
stupid.
website is so stupid.
Yeah, the website is it still uses like the same stuff that from like 2010, between 2010 and 2012 when they first allowed you to make Game Face.
Yeah, because FIFA started that, so they made that website for it. And then when 2014 the UFC came out, I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude, that's gonna be sick." And the website was still shit.
Yep. But my character's face came out alright, dude.
Alright, he was fucking legit.
Yeah,
dude.
it looks just like me. It's scary. It looks enough like me that one of my relatives who doesn't like talk to me very often
I saw that.
on Facebook, she commented on my I uploaded the video on Facebook. She's like, "Oh my gosh, when did you become a UFC fighter?" I tried looking up your stuff on YouTube and I couldn't find anything. I was like, "Because I'm not a UFC fighter."
Wow.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
That's funny.
But yeah, they added that, and then biggest change in FIFA was fucking A.
Damn.
Female characters into the
Go home, you're drunk.
I know.
He is
Female
home.
characters into the game, which is like a big thing to change because you guys don't care.
No,
No,
I'm listening.
Talk about it, man.
No,
cares?
it's just that's it.
Why is it taking so long to put female players into?
Nobody cares.
Nobody cared about it. That's
What?
tough.
Nobody really cares about female
Sports in
soccer.
general?
Oh, sports in general. I mean, soccer is probably the best one here because the U.S. is so good in soccer.
See, it's funny. Every single
But-
conference has, and we'll get to it later, but like, has at least like something about a female being into a game in their like conference, like
There's
a
a pretty-
protagonist or something.
Pretty big female year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is fine. I mean, but it's just like I've noticed.
Well,
that.
I've been wanting this
An
for such a
observation.
long time already because wanting to play with the female characters because they're it's a difference.
Female characters in Destiny are the best. They look better.
They do look better,
They're sexier.
but it's
My
like
Titan is super bulky. I wish I had a female.
FIFA has since 1997 they've had all male characters, male teams, whatever, and it's nice to have something different. Sad that it took this long, but it's nice that they have something different now.
It'd probably be a better conversation to have with actual female in this discussion
Probably,
to weigh in.
or somebody who cares about sports,
Yeah.
Or a combination of the two, if that were
or a
possible.
combination of the two. But
Take what we can get.
But no, I mean, I like our little sausage fest we have here. It's fun.
I love our sausage fest.
So, anyways, Battlefront.
Battlefront.
Battlefront was like the big. That's the only reason why most people were there. They wanted to see.
It's the only reason anybody went to EA's conference. For Battlefront.
Like, okay, cool sports,
Mass
yay.
Effect.
And it's
And Mass Effect, yeah.
right.
I was really hoping for some
I
gameplay.
can't imagine like the people who were there for the sports and the people who were there for the Battlefront and Mass Effect.
They were not the same people.
Like how intimidated were they by these big jockey-looking bros?
Well, I mean, the jockey
Sports.
bros were like
They probably
outnumbered by
weren't at
I don't think
E3.
they were.
nerds.
I'm pretty sure they're-
I don't think Jockey Bros were at E3.
dude,
Yeah.
the Madden people who go there, they're fucking nuts, dude. They go.
It's weird.
A lot of Madden jocks go to that shit.
It's so weird.
FIFA, not so much.
That is
Jocks from Madden, a lot of them go.
It's because the
found
people
that
for
hard.
Can't
FIFA are
afford
too,
it.
they said they're too busy pre-ordering FIFA 16 on the
16
Wii.
on the Wii. 'Cause you can't
Oh.
update.
Oh, Oh, that sucks.
FIFA 16 coming out on the PSP?
Wait, do you still get free EA games?
Huh?
Do you still get your free code game?
What do you mean?
Like your yearly EA game?
I have the EA access, yeah.
No, like from GameStop.
Oh, well, I got them from Tim.
Oh,
He gets it.
Pass that FIFA code down.
Yeah, you got yours from Tim too. You should know this.
Yeah, I know. Well, I thought you got one too.
Oh no.
Oh, but anyways, Battlefront was like they were slowly getting to it, and I think they showed like a lot of. They were building up to it, just like not as good as Fallout 4, but we were just like, come on, all right. We already saw like the stupid trailer that you said it was in-game engine, but it was obviously not the real gameplay. So like, that's what bothered me. You guys were talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
And then finally we see it, and we're in Hoth.
It was pretty close.
And
That trailer was pretty close.
That trailer was pretty close, and I'll admit that like the graphics look freaking sweet.
The thing that right away, as I was watching it, right away I was just like, this looks like Battlefield with Star Wars skinned over it.
Which is the goal, right?
Well, it's what you would expect because it's made by DICE.
Yeah.
So, but it looked even better seeing it in action than imagining it in my head.
Yeah. Yeah, because when you say it out loud and you think about it, you're like, that sounds horrible.
Because when they announced it, they said, Battlefront, a DICE game. I was like, fuck yeah, it's going to be Battlefield with Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
And I already knew that's what it was going to be, but like seeing it, like,
you didn't know how much you wanted this.
It feels Battlefield with Star Wars in it.
Down to the sound effects are great.
Sound effects, just the way they deliver everything. Just like, the HUD is almost identical as far as what we think, like your little ticker score as you get points and stuff. God, just seeing the jetpacks, the little bubble shield thing.
I like the maneuvering in the spaceship, like the space, like the flying.
Yeah.
How you could take down the, what is it called? The
AT-AT?
AT-AT, yeah.
AT&T.
I like how you actually do it like in the movies where you wrap around the cords. Yeah.
Well, they did that in Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it looks nice.
It looks cool now.
No, I mean, it's nothing new, but it was just nice to see. You made it sound like it was something new.
No. I like how it looks.
The only thing that bothers me is that there's no space battles.
Oh,
they might bring in that. That's definitely in Star Wars. No, that's definitely in Disney Infinity. Disney Infinity 3.0. Yeah. It's definitely in that. Tauntaun, yeah.
Awesome.
But anyways, so like I was watching a video and they were interviewing the woman who presented the game. He's like, here's the gameplay, and then she went away. So it's the guy was interviewing her, and he said like, well, in the old ones they didn't have jetpacks, so like, why'd you guys add this in there? And she said that like
some troopers had jetpacks,
but they didn't use it. Like if you watch the movies, huh?
Some troopers?
No, the rebels.
There's jet troopers.
Yeah,
but like the rebels didn't have jetpacks.
Oh, that's right. The rebels.
They had so like you see
that we saw. We don't know if they did or didn't.
No, they don't.
No, we're talking about the old Battlefront, right? You're saying Battlefront.
No, I'm talking about movies. I'm talking about the movies. They didn't have.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And plus, in previous ones they didn't have any either.
They had jetpacks.
No, they had backpacks and like with gear and stuff. But she said like basically like since it's still it's still futuristic. They thought they added in there without trying to mess up too much things and keep the lore. Yeah, and I was like, cool, jetpack. I'm down with that. Like that's not.
It's like they didn't have those bubble shield things.
Exactly, they didn't have that either. But it still makes sense. Star Wars space. Just give me that.
Space science.
Yeah. Space science is fine. Oh yeah. What else did we see? Okay, so like, it's easy to transfer your character from first person to third person.
Yeah, it makes it seem like that Halo, where you can switch.
Switch to old style.
Yeah, it makes it look like it's like that.
I imagine just one button press camera switch.
Yeah. But I mean, the transition between the Halo one was really nice.
Yeah,
I imagine it's especially
that's completely. That's just changing graphics. I'm talking about like transition to.
But I'm saying that it looks like it might be that easy.
Well, like Fallout and Skyrim had that too.
Okay.
I wish Destiny had that.
But okay, so yeah, there's that, and then like this, the rebel stops because like he sees somebody get like choked, and it's like someone's getting used, like he's choking, and like the character turns around and Darth Vader's just like, and as soon as his lightsaber like comes out, like that's it.
And then you see Luke come out.
Yeah, and he looks good, dude. Yeah, he looks really good.
Who, Luke?
Yeah. And then you get to play as him, and then like you have.
Did he have a scar or no?
He had to have because
scar.
He must have got it. I mean, it doesn't make sense that Luke has that outfit because he hadn't started training yet.
He's in Hoth.
He's on Hoth and he hasn't started training yet. So whatever.
It already doesn't make sense.
Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Shut up. These aren't canon.
Yeah. But he has a meter at the bottom. Like it's up to 100, and the more kills you get, it still consists and like still stays on there.
Oh,
and,
so it's like a
and if you
drain.
keep getting hit, you lose that health, but you have to keep killing to keep it up. So you have limited time, and then he just runs towards Darth Vader, and yeah, my fingers. This is
really
exactly,
touch tips.
yeah, touch tips of my fingers.
I'm not hating on it. I was just like wondering if he had the scar or not. Like what look they used.
Oh no, yeah, that's true. I didn't focus on that.
Tell.
Because Luke in the beginning of the movie, the first one, fourth one, you know, it's Luke, whatever. And in the sixth one, you see that he looks a lot older. And it's not just because he aged, but because he got in a bad car accident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he had
They added the Wampa scene.
Yeah, that's why he got
They added
crashed.
that he got struck by the Wampa.
Okay, so that's what I was asking. In the movie where he got a scar.
Mm.
But, okay, I knew about the car accident, like the actual.
Yeah, well, he,
But in the
movie,
he
there's
legit
a-
has a scar on there.
Yeah, I know about that.
Side note, did you know the similar thing happened with Transformers 2?
With who?
With Shia LaBeouf?
Really?
The part when what's his face teleports him to Egypt, and they come flying out, and Shia LaBeouf's like, "Oh my
His
arm!" Yeah, when he burns his arm, they actually wrapped it up because he had a cast. He got into a car
Oh, nice.
accident in real life, so they added that he burned his arm
Smart.
while being transported.
Neat.
So,
I always thought it was like, why did he was the
Why
only one
is
that
it?
got burnt?
yeah.
That's
But
true.
Makes sense. Yeah, well, not really.
Yeah, not really, but yeah,
cool.
whatever.
Cool thing.
It's Transformers, shut up.
That's true. I just saw the latest one.
We were just
We
watching
were watching
I
the
wanna
first one
watch it
earlier.
again.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's right
I
there.
was watching it before
before
everybody.
you guys got here.
I like the last one. But anyways,
I don't like EA. Oh, EA has that new, very charming looking game called Unravel.
Oh yeah. Very.
oh my god, yeah, that's
Very
right.
different.
The music just made me feel so good.
I don't think I saw it.
It reminded me of it's like part Little Big Planet, part Yoshi's Woolly World.
Yeah. Because they
But
had sex. that was
the
it.
world is it's like real world. Like it looks realistic.
Uh-huh.
But he is like a little yarn character
Uh-huh.
in this real world. He can like throw his yarn at like nails or just other things like branches and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And he'll swing around. And like the whole time he's running, it's like a side scroll. The whole time he's running, he's got that trail of string. I wonder how that's gonna pan out. Like
Is he
if
eventually going to run
at the end of the
yarn?
game he's gonna run out of yarn, or if something's gonna pull him.
It's supposed to be like a really in-depth story, or
Probably
like
gonna-
it's supposed to make it's supposed to make you feel a certain
gonna
way.
end it
Like,
with
So it's gonna make me sad.
So it's a
It's fucking
2D
sad.
platformer.
Yeah.
2D platformer.
and he said he came up with it on his
It's a
own.
2.5D because
Okay.
it has depth to it.
Yeah.
He said he came up with it on his own, like when he went
It's
on a family
bulky.
trip, and like he just started making
Yeah.
this little character on his own, taking pictures with it, and that's how he came up with the idea of like making the game.
Cool. And what's
And it's like-
Unraveled?
Unravel.
I'll look into it.
Because he literally unravels as he's walking, and
Oh.
it's a play.
So
on
I'm
it.
like, the end's gonna make me sad.
It's probably going to be sad.
Yeah. It's probably gonna be really.
It's like the
fucking
first
sad.
10 minutes of Ori and the Blind Forest.
Or Last of Us.
Ah,
Oh.
It just hurts.
my heart.
Oh, okay.
Anything else for you?
EA Battlefield. I mean,
finished with Battlefront, didn't they?
yeah, they finished with Battlefront for sure.
Okay.
That was the last.
Are we
thing
done with
they
EA then?
did.
I
That's
Yeah, I think that's it. Ubisoft, they showed.
I like theirs.
They had some good stuff. They showed Rainbow Six Siege. They showed.
Showed the Division.
They did. They showed the Division.
Look.
Honestly,
it looks the same, and I agree with Steven. You can go ahead and say it.
I was gonna say like, because obviously we knew Division more gameplay was gonna be because they announced it like 2 years ago.
Hopefully,
and last year it didn't come out. They barely showed anything again. This year they did, and honestly, I don't care for it anymore. Like we saw the gameplay, looks okay. I'm way more excited for Fallout.
It's been delayed and traded over so many times. I doubt it would.
And the game, yeah, it's just it looks so good the first day, like or the first time they announced it, we're like, okay, dude, we have to get this. This is like totally next gen console game. But they showed it at E3, and I wasn't impressed anymore.
I think it's just. I think you're just getting fatigued by it because it still looks like it's gonna be a great game, but
I doubt. No, I honestly I don't think it's gonna be good. That's just my opinion.
that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. I think it's gonna be a good game still, but I just don't care anymore about it. And it's due to like what Ubisoft did with Watch Dogs. Like, coming soon. Oh, sorry, we're gonna push it back. Coming next year. Coming soon. Oh, well, we're gonna push it back 6 more months. I just by that point they're like, look at this new footage, and it's not even.
There's
what the
no
game
more
looked
blood
like.
enough for the boner.
Yeah.
Yeah, full mass is done.
Can't pump anymore.
You can't pump, no. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be like a
Oh,
flop.
do you
like
also
Watch Dogs.
hear that they are scrapping the companion app too
For
Division? Remember how when they first announced it, like, oh, players can use a companion app and jump in on the little drone and
Oh,
mark
that's true.
targets and like bomb people and.
They
do
took that
all
off?
stuff. Yeah, they're not gonna do the companion app anymore.
Good, because they did it for Watch Dogs. And, I mean, you
You
use
know,
it, right?
I use it on Watch Dogs. I tried it like 3 or 4 times. Like I'm over it.
Yeah, companion apps were okay.
It was
For
also
Fallout,
it was
for
also
fine.
my old phone when I was playing it, so
The Destiny companion app is the best.
Is there?
it actually works.
It's pretty good.
What is...
Once they added the ability to use the vault,
And swap your weapons and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually became pretty good.
there's
that's cool.
there's a website that actually does it even better.
There's a Chrome extension that does it even better.
That's what it is. It's
Yeah,
a Chrome
it's
extension.
like you can set loadouts and
Yep.
just equip one loadout and you get all the weapons and armor set to that.
Oh, that's
It's
cool.
like, oh, I want to play, Iron Banner.
Yeah, my Iron Banner loadout, my Striker loadout, my Sunsinger loadout.
Nice.
That's pretty tight.
Yeah,
Nice.
Sunsinger loadout too.
I didn't realize it was Chrome,
Nerds.
so I can do it on my phone.
Should be able to, as far as I know. I don't know.
Ooh.
I just know it's a Chrome extension.
Tight.
Or there is a Chrome extension. I'm sure there's other.
Send me a link to it
Oh.
if you get the chance. I don't know if you can. Like,
If I
someone
find
can
it, I
share
don't use it. I use the app.
Yeah.
But I just know that it exists.
Oh, okay. So,
Anyways, we'll get to Destiny.
no, we're at Ubisoft now.
Yeah.
Ubisoft.
Oh, actually, I want to mention
Go ahead.
how fun is she, the director we saw.
Oh,
yeah.
the host?
Yeah,
She's
that was,
good looking.
she was hot.
Didn't
she
I,
was funny.
did I ask you guys about that like, the other day? I was like, am I the only one who thinks that she's
No,
hot?
no,
So
dude,
wait,
she's
do you know who
definitely.
it was?
I don't know.
You know the host from Who Lines It Anyways? The recent-
Oh, that chick, Aisha Tyler.
Yeah.
She's,
I
she's
thought
cool.
you were talking about the chick that. What's she
She's
talking about?
also Lana.
She's
on Archer.
presenting a
Yeah.
game, and I thought she was.
Oh, she was like tall. I think she was blonde, right? And
She had brunette hair, but
She's
yes, yeah, you're right.
I
Yeah,
was like,
I should
How you talk about?
She's Lana on Archer.
I think it's the Assassin's Creed chick. The chick who was presenting Assassin's Creed. Maybe.
was it?
Assassin's Creed's come a long way.
God,
And
we'll get there.
Yeah,
And
I
it-
kind of come down too.
It's been dumbed down for sure, and it's not. I mean, it had its low point, but it's come back. I think because the last 3 or last 2 were okay.
They're fun, but they aren't. They shouldn't be Assassin's Creed anymore.
No, should have ended at 3.
like they didn't really. Yeah, they should have ended it.
I mean,
It was
The-
patriotic one, right?
the
Narco?
3 was the
three was the
narration
end
one.
of Desmond's story.
Yeah, sort of. Sort of.
4 kind of continued it, sort of.
Yeah,
See, that's why.
but I mean, I just finished 4 actually. I'm having a lot of fun with Black Flag.
Yeah,
And I'm
no,
not-
Black Flag is
Fucking great.
my top 2.
It's not an Assassin's Creed game though. It's a pirate game.
Part, yeah.
With assassins in the last chapter.
yeah.
It's just that like
At the beginning where you take the hood from the...
We take his outfit.
Yeah.
one of the things that I've always liked about the Assassin's Creed games when they market it is they don't ever show you like the real world's half of the game.
Yeah.
And after like everything up to 3, it was like that. I was like, oh man, all this cool stuff you get to do in the game, and they still haven't even show what happens on Desmond's side. Like that was what it was intriguing to me.
Mm-hmm.
After that, when I played 4, I was like, okay, what's the other half? And there was like next to nothing. Like
Yeah.
you're an Abstergo employee.
Get some audio files and
Yeah, and you're like you have to walk around the
offices.
and hack into computers to get stuff to basically get grimoire cards.
Basically, so I mean, I was super into it
I did, but
because we all know how much I love
it's
grimoire cards.
it's not near as fun as
as playing as Desmond
yeah.
and like,
And, like,
learning
when
to free run.
Learning to free run when he got the gauntlet.
Yeah.
and you could fight for the first time. Like I think it was
two-
the,
in two
the
was
beginning of
fucking
2,
awesome.
because you pick up where you left off. And you're like, oh my god, I can fight as Desmond. This
Yeah, he
rules.
picked up from Altair. He knows how to do shit now.
Yeah.
None of that is in.
Yeah, and then I was thinking at the same time, like maybe they'll come back with Unity. Maybe it'll be even less. There's almost nothing.
Yeah, I started Unity and I haven't gotten to any present day stuff.
Yeah, like and then God, what a fucking troll at the beginning of the game when it's like it has that little grid with the different assassins from all the games. Like, oh man, cool. Maybe like when I started the game, like the day that I got it, I was like, holy shit, this is like the secret. Like they didn't tell anybody is that you can play as the other assassins or whatever. Like you play like little story missions for them.
Just anything come of that?
Like, no, nothing. Nothing comes of that. That is the only time you see that screen. You cannot even go back to it.
Kind of like a memory or whatever.
Yeah, like the way they make it look like it's you, like you're about to start the Animus and you're picking a level, or you're picking a memory, or whatever. And that's only at the beginning of the game because you can't. In all the other ones, you can exit the Animus and play as Desmond. In this one, or I mean, even 4, you can exit the Animus and you can walk around as the employee. And then in this one, you can't do that. You can't exit the Animus, so
It's only story events that bring you out. Because I haven't even gotten out of the Animus.
You don't get out of the Animus.
Ever?
Yeah, there's no person you're playing as.
Oh, it sucks.
You have these.
You are actually in the Animus.
Yeah, you
Your
the player.
console is the Animus.
Yeah, you were in the Animus, and then you get audio logs. Like that's why in the trailers when Unity first came out, they showed like the Helix rifts, where like time was getting all fucked up.
Yeah, you're in a different server and shit.
Yeah, like you'll see, you know, what's his fucking Arno?
Yeah.
He'll be in like World War II Paris.
Yeah.
Which was like, whoa, that's crazy, time travel. No, it's just that segment, like that little mission.
Yeah.
You know,
it's not even time travel. It's you just being in a different Animus server because Abstergo's like, oh, they know we're in the server.
Exactly, yeah. Someone's hacked in.
The
game is fun, yes.
But there's no modern day story, from what I've noticed.
There's pretty much nothing.
Which was like half the fun of the original trilogy.
The modern day story is all done through those Helix rifts, and it's like...
Boo.
I stopped interest after 4. 4, like, Unity, it did not look interesting to me. And, like, when they brought up 4-player co-op, I'm like, okay, they're trying too hard now. And then, okay, since we're on the topic...
Wait, hold on, I'm not with Unity. I don't like that all the French people in Unity are English. And they have no excuse, because in the first one, they were all Middle Eastern. They had the correct accents. Italian in the second one. Native American, like, cadence of speech in the third one. In Black Flag, there was, like, Jamaicans and Welshmen and Englishmen. And then in France, they're all British.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb. Andre talked about that, actually, at work. He mentioned how it's really dumb that they don't speak with a French accent at all.
No, but they speak French in certain parts.
Except for the main character, except Arno.
Yeah.
Arno's the only one.
Yeah.
And they're basically just the main characters, the plot characters. That's
and I remember their excuse for that was like, oh,
you're in the Animus.
Well, no, not just you're in the Animus, but the developers would have been like, well, an English accent sounds like old-timey, so like it'll be easier to believe that you're in an older time period.
That's stupid, but
That's
it's not
dumb.
relevant.
No, it's not. The time isn't relevant. It's the location that we're concerned with.
It would have been easier to just get the French accent.
So stupid.
They made the game in Quebec.
Ubisoft, yeah, I was going to say, Ubisoft is a French company. How hard is that? Just fucking hire some of your employees. Just say some lines, please. You're fucking red shirt in this game.
There's a couple of French characters in Black Flag in the fucking modern day.
Dumb.
Anyway, so you said, moving on, speaking of Assassin's Creed?
Oh, yeah, was it Syndicate?
Syndicate looks cool.
After Unity, how the real world half of the game like ended up and like non-existent, I have less to be excited for Syndicate. Like I'm gonna play it, I'm gonna love it, I'm sure, but I don't have the excitement that I used to have.
Yeah.
And it's because there's no second half of the game anymore. Like, I feel like now I'm just playing London Assassin's Creed, like a skin for Unity where now I'm in London.
Yeah. That's pretty much what it comes down to. Unless they surprise us all and actually do give us a modern day, but I doubt it.
I mean, they always give you like some cool cinematic Assassin's Creed, like hands down, this like really cool animation, but then just the execution is okay at the end.
I haven't been hyped for an Assassin's Creed game since 2.
Ooh,
like super hyped. Like I've been excited. I was
hyped for 3.
I was almost hyped for Brotherhood.
Because
the marketing for that one was super good.
Which one? 3?
For 3?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was almost as
time
hyped
period
for Brotherhood as I was for 2, but that's as close as I ever got again.
Yeah.
The reason why that one was like so good was because it was closer to modern times with like America.
Yeah.
and like
Civil War.
And like there's American flag. You're freaking Native American. Like it makes sense with the whole story with Desmond's story.
A game like that for that time era.
The coolest Desmond portion of that trilogy was you actually play him as he's an assassin.
And he's exploring like caves and stuff. Like you are finding
first civilization caves, and then he goes to like skyscrapers and like parachutes and shit, and it's really cool.
Oh, that's right. And then there's one part you have to go to. Do you go to Rio?
You go
to like a stadium.
Yeah, and you're climbing up in the fucking rafters above the ring and
that
shit.
Shit's intense.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
that sounds sick.
I remember they showed that when they first somebody like leaked screenshots. It shows Desmond like on a rafter overlooking like a
stadium, like a ring, like a boxing ring.
The fuck.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So sick.
Yeah, it's actually really
you don't do anything in there other than like you're kind of like going along the rafters, but it's like a big event, and then you find like a rival, like a Templar, but I think he used to be an assassin.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And you fuck him up.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
And he's actually the main character in the comic where it's the Russian assassin, and he's the descendant of the Russian assassin.
Oh, shit.
And he turned Templar. Really cool stuff.
But anyways, in the trailer of Syndicate, everyone has like this really strong British accent or like close to Australian. It's funny,
like Cockney almost.
Yeah, and like the main guy you're playing as, he has like this like what's the
top hat?
Nah, it's like a
bowler hat.
Bowler hat. That's what it looks like. Well, sort of.
That's what from the gameplay.
And like
really
he something bad happens, like he sees like a bad dealer, and like they're like, okay, that's obviously the bad guy, and you have to go after him. And you and your little gang like go on top of this roof, and you still have your like it's true, you have like 3 or 4 guys behind you.
The Rooks.
That's
the name of his gang.
And then
you set up your little gang.
And then, but it's funny because I'm like, oh, is he gonna have the hat the whole time? Like, is this the new thing? And then like he takes it off and puts his hood on. I'm like, there it is. I'm like, okay, cool.
I've seen the gameplay for that. It looks fucking cool.
I just imagine how you're like a little gang. You're like.
Yeah,
West Side Story.
Honestly, that's what it looked like. They're just climbing roofs and shit.
I got kind of bothered by the top hat. I got really turned off to Assassin's Creed Syndicate when I saw the top hats and stuff.
The top hats.
Yeah,
I thought it was classic.
Cool. It's, gangs in New York, but in London. But the fact that I know he's an assassin, he has to put the hood on. It's like he takes out the top hat and just magics it away. I hate it.
You could have given it to like a guy behind. I don't know.
Give it to one of his buddies.
If they would have just had him put like on a little hook on his hip,
that would be cool.
That would have been awesome.
But it just goes under his cloak.
It just disappears, and it bothers me.
Magic.
Yeah, that's him, right?
Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
that's
I think it's cool that there's 2 main characters.
That's the top hat.
Okay. I thought it was a bowler hat.
I like that there's 2.
Well, there's 2. Yeah, there's 2.
There's 2 main characters. It's Jacob and Evie.
I saw a bowler hat somewhere around.
You'd say they're twins. It's brother and sister.
Oh, okay.
He plays both.
Oh, I had no idea. Oh, that's why.
From what I understand, it's like a Grand Theft Auto type thing where you swap between 2, like, throughout the story.
And then they're somewhere around the map.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
I don't know. Okay. I feel like it doesn't look like
I didn't pay attention to the conference.
Assassin's Rogue.
Yeah. Like I said, it's very gangs in New York, but it's not assassin-y.
But okay, he's after the bad guy gets in like this car, and then like you're chasing after him, and then like they know you're following them, or and like you fall off. They mess up your wagon that's chasing them, and you fall off, and like it's in slow motion, really dramatic. And I'm like, he's got a hook shot. He's got a hook shot, and then like 4 seconds later, like he like hooks onto like the bridge, and then like they show like. Oh god!
Whenever I hear Assassin's Creed now, like I just imagine this picture.
I never experienced that.
The glitch space.
I only ever played after
the Unity glitch space.
I played it a lot before they patched it.
That happened a lot?
No, never.
Oh, that's what I heard. Like it's actually a super hard bug to come across.
Yeah, but people made it since it happened one time and it got viral. People thought it happened a lot, so like, I don't want to play Assassin's Creed until they fix the bugs.
Oh,
I get so mad when people.
Unity got a lot of flack for bugs.
When I don't want to say gamers because it's not gamers, it's my customers. Like
the game.
I'll wait to get it. I'll wait to get it until they fix the bugs or they get the glitches out. Like, oh god, I hear glitch now, and it's such an ugly word to me because of the connotation, the way that people use it. Like, it's just such a fucking a big lump that you label something just because you don't know how it works.
And you don't know what it's actually properly called.
Yeah.
So a lot of the time, what people are calling a glitch is not actually
like,
a glitch.
Oh man, I was playing this game and it was I don't know, it just keeps glitching. Like, no, it's
calling a modder a hacker.
Yeah, it's a bug or it's freezing or it's not glitching.
A glitch is something that you're not supposed to do in the game that you
Glitch, haven't you seen Wreck-It Ralph?
Yeah, that's a glitch.
Penelope's a glitch.
Like, glitch is something to have fun with. Like, I remember, like, before...
Like, phasing through walls. That's a glitch.
That's a glitch.
Or using the fucking... The swing in Grand Theft Auto to fly across the map.
That's a glitch.
That was a good fucking glitch.
You never took that off.
Remember we used to fucking see how far we can go?
Yes, it was amazing.
You see where we get we'd fucking go. All 3 of us would be lining up.
Just fucking launch.
You see, where'd you go? I'm on the roof. And you see his car go like this, like above you.
It's so good. Sometimes you didn't go so far.
Yeah, sometimes you go so far.
Just right back to the fence.
It's like I was saying, that's a glitch. Non-face thing. That's a bug for sure.
That's a bug.
But anyways,
hold on, back to Syndicate though. Like,
I
feel like just from what we've seen of this, I feel like this is even less assassin related than Black Flag was.
Yeah,
it looks like less related to the assassin, the Brotherhood, like completely.
It's more just like gang related. Hey, we wear hoods too.
Yeah. It's gangs.
I was gonna say to you, someone was how I was giving it flack. We were giving it flack because the way it looks, it doesn't look very assassin-y.
Yeah, no.
It's just like a gang thing. I got like that with Unity as well, and I just got to remember that that's your basic outfit. And Assassin's Creed games are kind of notorious now for having customizable costumes. Yeah. And like for Assassin's Creed 3, my costume looked completely different. Even though it's just a color swap in that one, it looked totally different. Yeah. By the time I was playing it.
But I just feel like it just looks like a really fashionable coat.
Yeah. I don't think they're gonna go with the same customization. I don't think they're gonna do customization. There's no need for it now since it's all single player.
I feel like they made it so that because you know how they released that clothing line, the Assassin's Creed clothing line.
Mm-hmm.
I think they just made it so to sell it.
Oh, you're right. You're probably right.
Something they can sell. It looks like a coat, you know, like a normal. Like what is it? What do they call those coats?
Like a pea coat.
Yeah, I guess.
Peacoats are cool.
Yeah. Oh. One thing from Ubisoft that came out of nowhere for me, I'm super stoked about it.
Jason Derulo's horrible singing voice.
Oh yeah, that no, not Just Dance.
What?
Ghost Recon Wildlands.
Oh, that was the last thing they showed.
Yeah.
Dude, because that trailer started, and I thought it was Call of Juarez. Because one of the first things they start talking about is cartel. I was like, oh god, Call of Juarez, why? Like, no, we don't need that.
Shut up.
And then
Where's Rockstar?
And it's like, and like again, I was thinking, if this is Call of Juarez, that means they're going back to what failed. Because Call of Juarez, the cartel was horrible.
It was a horrible fucking game.
So it's like, man, you didn't learn your lesson after the last one? Go back to the Wild West, you idiots.
That's such a fucking Mexican title because Call of Duty, Call of Juarez. Juarez. Oh, anyways.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Ghost Recon, they show it's like open world, these dudes kind of parachute in. One dude freaking goes in with just like sunglasses and his ball cap backwards and he's skydiving.
Honestly, I thought that was like Just Cause 3. I swear that because they were skydiving together, I'm like, oh, okay.
That vibe.
It gave me that vibe. I'm like, oh, cool. They're gonna show more, and like it just ended up being completely different.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
But like, so they show them all skydiving onto like this mountain, this ridge, and then they go down. They see, White Hat or whatever his freaking the gang leader's name is. They go to like his cocaine den or whatever, and they show like White Hat's facility, long range option. Like, huh, okay. And then it shows him with like sniper rifles, and he zooms in, and he picks off these two dudes, and the other squad members go in and steal the truck and drive, or they get on like motorcycles or something, get in jeeps to try and chase down the truck that drives away, and they end up chasing it, and it freaking flies off a cliff. And then I was like, oh, cool! And it's playing this like crazy like rock music, and then it shows, the like a stealth option where they go in at night and it's raining and it's all dark and they go in and infiltrate the place. They kidnap White Hat and kill all of his guards, and they put him in a trunk, and his hands like sticking out of the trunk, and they smash the trunk on his hand.
Oh my god!
I'm sorry. Somebody mentioned Just Cause 3, and like I saw this the other day, and it's fucking amazing.
What is that?
Oh, sick! You're Batman.
Sick.
Wait for it.
What?
Oh my god!
That's so good. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
You're Batman.
You're fucking Batman. Shameless Batman.
I can't wait. Like, I was already excited for that game, but like seeing that you can do it that way, that I don't know why.
Playing the second one is just you weren't here when I was describing the second one because it was free.
I played this
I want to be seeing the whole time.
It's a fucking weird game.
It defies the laws of physics.
It defies everything.
If you don't use a parachute, you die. If you use your grapple hook to the ground, you're fine.
Yep.
I'm going to be singing the whole time. See, what do I sing when I get on a helicopter and get the photo? Every time.
In Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah.
Only when we're in a helicopter. If he's on a jet or something else, he'll be doing some other bullshit. It's a helicopter.
It gets quiet. Like, it just happens out of nowhere.
But he'll do it like Peter. Go ahead.
No, I can't do it.
God damn it. Anyways, Ghost Recon. They show all the different options, like how you can do it, just showing that you have all these different ways you can do it.
What game were we talking about again?
Ghost Recon Wildlands.
Ghost Recon Wildlands.
Yeah.
I went to Just Cause and
Tom
you started
Clancy.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah, and then I love Future Soldier a lot.
Future Soldier was good.
Eddie and I jammed that so much, and it had a co-op campaign, so that made it even more fun. But I just remember at the end, like towards the end of the Wildlands trailer, they show that it's open world.
Yeah.
It's open world. You can get in vehicles now, and you can just cruise around with your buddies, and like, oh, here's a mission here. Let's go meet up at it, and then you can do however you want.
That's cool. So how does that work? So you and your buddies just kind of spawn into what is it like? Like I don't know.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like Grand Theft Auto, but rather than just like
it's like Tom
starting a
Clancy,
mission, like spawning a mission.
Tom Clancy, Grand Theft Auto, like Just Cause in one.
Yeah, like you're probably
looks
just
like
all.
fun.
They showed all 4 players in the same spot during the trailer, so
Okay.
I don't know how it's going to be like when you're cruising around. but I imagine you can fully.
Well, yeah, just with the open world, it reminded me of Grand Theft Auto a little bit.
Because the last Ghost Recon Future Soldier was really good.
It was mission based and it was super fun.
Yeah, even if it was pretty straightforward, but it was still really good. And I enjoyed
I play it again. And it's only like $6 right now.
Like you'd command your team to and it's better if you have friends that you play online with.
Oh, you can do sync shots.
Yeah.
So good. Because you can mark targets and you'd be like, I got one. Like you can mark them; they're numbered. So I got one, I got two, whatever. Or if you're playing with AI, you can have your AI kill.
You can assign them to a mark. Yeah. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I wish you could do that in Grand Theft Auto.
And then you get like a little drone too, and just like spy on things. Like
the Humane Labs heist, like when you're sneaking in to plant the EMP, that would have come so much fucking handy in marking targets.
Yeah.
Because at the end of that portion, like me and my team had to like kill 4 dudes at once. Like.
Damn.
Oh, and Grand Theft Auto, right?
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah, you guys told me.
The one where like you have to go to the place and steal the truck out.
No,
take the truck
put
out.
the truck in. Right?
I'm trying to think. Where it's like you have to come down the mountain and then, you have to put the truck in.
You have to, you have to drive the truck in.
But you have to kill all the guards first.
Yeah.
And all the scientists.
Yeah.
At the same time.
That part sucked.
That coordinated shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It did work out. Thankfully, all the guards were set up in pairs.
Yeah.
They were all in pairs, so at least
it
you
was
can do
meant for that. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Ghost Recon. I'm excited. I can't wait for it.
Me too. Yeah. Did you guys hear that Just Dance 2016 is going to be open world?
Oh man.
A really strong female leader.
Yeah. you know that like colorful girl that's on the cover? Her father is going to. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Actually, We Fit Trainer is going to make a special appearance in the next Just Dance.
Wait, what happened?
Is she?
No.
Oh, I was like, yeah, that's kind of cool.
That would be cool.
If it was in the
what's
Wii
going on?
version, that would be neat.
No, because I started off. I said, Esteban just came back. But anyways,
Hey guys.
I was saying like, did you guys hear that Just Dance 2016 is open world?
More drink.
Yeah. Oh, that's all right now. That's fine.
Yeah.
If it's open world.
And then I said that just because of all the strong female leads and all
Just
the games
Dance.
this year, Just Dance is going to have a strong female lead.
And I was saying like,
it's going to be We Fit Trainer.
like
Honestly, We Fit Trainer would be fucking sick.
yeah, I was like,
for the
that's
Wii
actually a
U
good
version.
idea. Yeah, an exclusive.
Honestly, the whole Wii U version of Just Dance should have like all the Nintendo silhouettes. Just have all the Smash character silhouettes and play
Or
some
like- or at least
dances.
like
Zero
colored
Suit Samus.
Yeah.
outfits.
It's basically just a nude silhouette.
Honestly, when Just Dance came out, I remember I hated that game because I'm like, who the fuck is gonna play that?
And then we went
And then I
we played it at
this
parties.
is before. This was before that. Because I went to some girl's house. So like we were just hanging out a long time ago. I think it was like the first or second one came out, and she's like, "Let's just play." And I'm like, "Okay." And like her little sister joined. She's like, "Here, this is how you play." I was having so much fucking fun. Like
fun.
honestly, like I have a lot of respect for Just Dance. It's really
How
fun.
do you play it? Just dance.
Just do it.
You see the
Just do it.
You know what would be sick?
do it.
If for the Wii U version, they had the amiibo, where you put an amiibo and you'll get like an outfit, like a Mario outfit, or a Sonic outfit for you.
Yeah.
Sonic.
He needs to be a Mario Kart.
But anyway, there's a really cool game that like some brand new IP that Ubisoft brought out that like nothing's played like before, at least on console.
Oh,
that I
dude,
know.
For Honor?
For Honor. No, In Honor.
For Honor.
For
That's
Honor.
what it's called. I promise.
In Honor. Nope.
Is it that
Yeah,
medieval?
it's called For
in-
Honor.
Is it that
Honor.
medieval one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's only 1/3 medieval.
I think it's For Honor.
Because
or
it's
In Honor?
knights versus Vikings versus samurai.
Better be For
What
Honor.
the fuck?
Yup.
Yep.
How did I miss this?
Dude.
Well, there's 4 different types, isn't there? There's, okay.
Yeah, knights, Vikings, and samurai. Dude, it looks sick as fuck.
Looks crazy.
Yeah. It looks just like mayhem.
Yeah.
It's
But
got
fun.
Yeah. Because you'll each character or each type you play as, you have 3 stances.
Uh-huh.
So you can guard, left, right, or up. So like a triangle shaped like guard stance or whatever. It kind of seemed like a rock paper scissors situation. Every fight with like a player. So it almost seems like kind of Dynasty Warriors with a little bit more meat to it.
Mm-hmm.
When you're fighting just the regular guys.
It's not just hack and slash. You kind of have to like time your movements
Yeah.
more
Coordinated.
Yeah.
But when you're fighting players, it becomes very tactical.
It's like using counter all the time in Smash
Neat.
Brothers.
Is that for all consoles?
Mhm.
Cool.
But it's like a brand new thing, and like the guy who was announcing it, he was just like this manly man, like For Honor, like he had this sort of persona, like he was so proud of his
Another
game.
descendant of a Viking.
But what made me mad,
Michael?
because he had the
Yeah.
beard, he had like a long
Son of
ponytail,
Viking blood.
and like what's it called? Shit. oh, like he said, like, oh, I bet you guys are all wondering when you guys can play this game. You can play it today at E3 booth. I'm like, I didn't want to fucking hear that.
Yeah.
It's like, when do we, like, next year would have been nice.
When does it come out, man?
They didn't say
They
nothing.
didn't say nothing.
They just said, like, oh, you could just play it today, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like,
E3's
fuck off.
in our booth. Here
Yeah.
at E3.
But it
I
did.
got like half a boner when he said, "You guys know when you can play?" I'm like,
Right, I was like,
It's coming out
yes.
soon.
Yeah, I was like,
then
cool.
he said-
Today.
Coming out in
Boner.
August.
At E3.
Although if it's
Yeah,
Ubisoft, I want them to tell me it's coming out later, because if they're gonna tell me it's coming out in like 3 weeks or 2 months, like it's gonna be trash.
It was a rush job.
Yeah.
They're cashing in on something.
Well, maybe they didn't mention anything. Maybe, I mean, it could have been
Doubt it.
one or the other.
What else did Ubisoft do? Let
Oh,
me know when we're done because I got another game I'll talk about. I don't know who's making it. No, that's on Sony's one.
Oh yeah,
South
Rainbow
Park.
Six Siege was cool though.
Oh, that's what Ubisoft opened with.
Is it okay? Yeah, South Park, the fractured butthole.
Oh yeah,
Fractured Butthole.
Yeah,
that's not the title, is it?
it's the fractured butthole.
That's not
Like
the
the
actual
fractured but whole.
Yes.
Like we're fractured but also whole.
Yeah.
But it sounds like the fractured butthole.
Oh, okay.
That's the joke.
I didn't catch that because I had only read it and I'd never
Yeah.
said it out loud.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but
So I was like, what?
I was
Okay.
telling Cynthia about it, and she
Fractured
laughed. And
butthole.
she laughed, and I
That's
was
hilarious.
like, "What?" And she's like, "The fractured butthole."
Which
I was
it
like,
made me go
The
back.
fractured but whole.
Yeah.
It made me go back to think "Stick of Truth." Is that a play on words?
I don't think it
no,
is.
it's not.
It was cool because like what's his name?
Snap.
Tom. Fuck, I forgot their names. The creators of
Yeah,
South
Trey
Park.
Parker and Matt Stone?
Yeah.
Matt Stone, yeah. Okay, so when they came out, like I think it was Matt Stone or Trey, like they were like, I fucking hate this thing on my face. Like they're already complaining.
They're great.
It's-
I love Matt and Trey.
Yeah, and like Aisha was like, "Come on," like she was like trying to put it together because I don't think it was planned for them to say something like that. But then like she's like, "Oh, you guys weren't gonna make another game after the other South Park games?" Like, well, yeah, here it fucking is. It's like right here. You know?
But
And,
money.
like, but it was cool because like okay,
Well,
they
it
came
is
back as
money.
like the Lord of the Ring characters. And I'm like, okay, they're gonna expand
that's
that.
the sequel to the fantasy.
I was okay
one.
with that. And then suddenly, like, oh wait, no, this is a different game. Like in the
It's
trailer,
it's the
Yeah,
superhero
and then they just
story.
changed superhero. I'm like, oh, that's so sick.
Because Butters is
yeah,
what's
like,
his villain name? I forget.
Butters Doom.
Not
I don't know.
Mysterion, because that's
That's the
Kenny.
other guy.
But he like resembles Doom basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're like, "Oh, we're playing a different game.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Playing superheroes now."
And you're
so
playing,
excited.
You're playing as the same character.
What's the Cartman's Cool
like
Man?
Yeah, Cartman is Coon Man.
Yeah. I was thinking is it a Cool Man or a Cool Man, but
Yeah,
it's
he's
Cool
Coon
Man.
Man.
and the same
He's so
concept.
sick too.
Same concept. You're a new kid in town. Create your own character. Same thing. Dude, that game was good. The last one.
I'm gonna get it again.
Yeah, I've meant
that
to
one I
pick it
wanna
up.
get. Just
I still haven't played it.
It's hilarious.
That's what I've heard.
started
I've heard it was definitely worth
It's
getting.
nothing but good.
How much is it at GameStop now?
I don't know.
Like,
I read
it's
it when I
probably
was still
still
working
like
at GameStop.
$17.99.
Is it on next gen yet, or was it on next gen ever?
No.
No,
But you said 17.99?
Like something like that. I don't think
17.99, that's cheap.
that's not bad. Shit, I'll pick it up.
Yeah, I'll pick it up.
But no, yeah, that was actually pretty
PS3
exciting.
right there.
Damn, I was gonna show you the picture. I forgot I moved all that shit to my computer.
South Park, the fractured butthole.
The Stick of Truth. It's $20 brand new on PS3 and Xbox 360. So yeah,
Used?
like $17.99. Brand, yeah. So I mean,
It's even worth new. Honestly.
it's basically $20.
Yep.
I just wanted to go on the freaking Games of Gold. Damn it.
Yeah, you know what? It probably will be. And then I could play that on my
If
Xbox
not,
One.
then hopefully I'll be able to play it this fall on my Xbox One.
Mm-hmm.
Expo.
Definitely worth it.
Never.
I think that's it for Ubisoft.
Yeah.
So, Stick of Truth, Wildlands, Just Dance.
The crew.
Oh yeah, you saw that, and I thought you were wrong. 'Cause
Oh.
I didn't watch the conference.
They had a
I
DLC,
watched,
right?
like videos. Like,
Yeah, I
it's
thought it
a
was
new
going nuts.
expansion. Yeah, you said it. And I was like, no, there's no motorcycles in the crew. What are you talking about? But they're adding motorcycles and monster trucks in a whole new area.
Yeah. Like, I don't really care too much for the crew anyways.
That's fine. Yeah.
But it's nice that they had... It looks sick, you know? Like, I respect it as a game.
Yeah.
I guess what I'm saying.
Okay, everything else on my docket is from Sony, so.
of course. So we'll just skip Sony. And,
No, we'll talk about it later. It's not important.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm just kidding.
Oh man, no, we got to talk about it. So
What do you want to start with?
I think it's it. Yeah, let's
Wait,
start
is Sony
with.
actually next? That was just...
Yeah, no,
No, yeah,
Sony
it's
is
definitely
next.
next. Yeah.
Oh, sick.
So Michael, you want to start it off?
Oh, man, I don't remember how it started.
We know how to end it.
Horizon.
Oh, yeah, right. Fucking Horizon Zero Dawn, the new IP?
Was that first?
Yeah, that was what they opened with, I think.
No, they opened with Last Guardian.
They opened with Last Guardian.
Oh my god!
Which is actually coming, finally.
Yeah,
PS4.
it's been like what
Are you
delayed
sure
for like
you're
fucking
not-
5
are you sure?
years.
'Cause
Are you
they
sure you're not the one
didn't
coming?
No, but they said it was coming.
They said that like
shut up, it's coming.
That's what she
I'm
said.
saying all the fucking
You're not the one coming.
I know.
It's almost ready.
All the big games that Sony announced, like the big ones, were things that have been like announced before and still don't have a date.
Shut up.
Like
I'm sorry, I'm just gonna be a skeptic.
I mean, pretty. Yeah.
But the Last Guardian.
Yeah,
No, yeah,
but
we
Final
saw-
Fantasy VII remake.
That's true. Like
Shut up.
everyone was excited for it, and I'm like, I honestly, I don't give a crap
For what, the
about
Last
for no. Well,
Fantasy?
that too. Honestly, because like it's been so delayed, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's a cool game.
But the Last Guardian.
I'm gonna like it because I like
Shadow of
I like
Colossus
Ico
and
and I like
Echo.
Shadow of Colossus, but
I never actually finished Ico.
I
I'm gonna
didn't
say Shadow of
I
Colossus.
didn't feel any
No.
connection.
That game's amazing.
I didn't get any connection with that game.
I
Shadow
would
of
like.
Colossus?
No.
Echo.
Last Guardian.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And
I would like a next gen sequel to the Shadow of the Colossus.
Oh god.
Like
That-
an actual sequel.
that
to
would be great.
Shadow of the
Dude.
Colossus.
Ugh. My body
Mhm.
would just be over. But you know that won't come out till the PS6.
Yeah. Probably not.
Team Ico just comes out with one game every 3 generations. God, it's so sad.
So yeah, it was Last Guardian. Then they showed like fucking 15 minutes of gameplay, and it wasn't very exciting. But
For Last Guardian?
Last Guardian,
It was
yeah.
only like 5 minutes. It was pretty
it
quick.
felt pretty long.
It was to try and establish like that cute like that
Partnership
connection
between
yeah.
the Guardian
When he
and the
called-
Guardian.
yeah.
And just says some weird non-existent language.
Like every like
it's
last
building up
yes.
to make you cry eventually. So that's
Yeah.
It's like, oh, puppy. I mean, kitty. I mean,
mean,
bird.
Griffin.
Yeah.
thing that has barely any feathers and wings.
It doesn't matter. I will never have attachment to something that large than I did with Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh, Toothless.
Oh no. But anyways,
I watched that last night.
oh, you did the third one? No, second one. Sorry.
I watched the first one again.
Oh.
I want to watch the third one.
I was like the third one. I was like, I want to watch the third one.
I want it.
There's a new short coming out.
Yeah.
The Horizon Zero Dawn looks fucking awesome.
That looked really good.
The what?
It's kind of neat that both the big new IPs coming out for both PS4 and Xbox are robot related.
Yeah. I don't know, but retro isn't. Oh, we didn't mention in the second half. But anyways, that one was the a new IP for Xbox One.
Oh yeah, we didn't mention it.
But it wasn't. It didn't have a release date, did it?
I don't think
It
so.
just said like
No.
Recore. That's what it was.
probably mean next fall.
Yeah. And then same thing with Horizon. Did
I
it
don't
get a
know.
release date?
I don't know if Recor's gonna be next fall. That might be next summer.
Could
I'd say
be.
summer because it looked. Oh, I don't know.
The
It was
point
only a
is-
cinematic trailer.
I know,
Yeah.
but I mean, still, it could very easily be a spring summer release.
Maybe.
It doesn't look like it's not gonna be a blockbuster title, so you know typically companies save those for fall.
Yeah.
There's
But Horizon looks really fucking cool. I
It
like
does.
the concept behind it.
I'm gonna watch the trailer again.
I like the mix of like it's like Viking sort of like
Yeah,
tribal
it's-
mixed with like super technology.
But also post-apocalyptic.
Yeah.
So
Like okay,
Thor?
so huh? No, not like Thor. Don't shut up. Like
Fallout.
it's talking. It's a narration. Did you watch the trailer at all? Like
I watched
the
part of
gameplay.
it.
Okay,
Me
so
too.
it starts off with narration, and it's a person walking by cave paintings, and you assume, okay, this is like in the past. And they talk about the old one with their big the big structures and stuff, and then you see the actual like what they were making paintings of.
Oh, it's like a skyscraper.
Yeah, it's destroyed skyscrapers and stuff, and like, oh shit, this is in the super distant future.
When it started, I thought it was Last of Us 2.
Oh, I was hoping Last of Us 2 would be. No.
But it's too soon.
No,
Yeah.
maybe next year.
Maybe.
They're working on Uncharted 4. They're not going to do it.
Yeah,
Last of Us
so-
2 yet.
Oh, Uncharted 4's coming out this year, right?
Yeah, so they'll hopefully
So yeah, they'll be working
At
on
least
it right away.
Uncharted's coming out next year.
Oh, is it?
this year.
Spring 2016.
Oh,
Oh, what's that?
shit.
shut up.
Shut up.
So it's, humanity's destroyed, but it's not destroyed because there's like they're basically fucking back to the Stone Age, but with like technology. It's weird.
So it's like Wall-E.
Kind of.
Kind of.
The Earth doesn't look as trashy.
Okay.
The Earth is pretty.
Wait, it's supposed
So it's like Fallout with Wall-E.
It's like Enslaved, Odyssey to the West.
Yes.
honestly because she had the bow and arrow. It was like
Prettier.
Tomb Raider with pretty colors and giant robots.
Yeah. Post-apocalyptic.
They're
Post-apocalyptic.
like
Tomb Raider.
robot beasts. Because they
Yeah, they're like dinosaurs, but they're robots now.
Right.
Transformers?
No,
That's what
but they don't
Scooby-Doo.
transform.
Like, what's happening?
They're not Dinobots.
Bonnie.
But they are Dinobots.
Yeah. Beast Wars. Oh my god, I gotta bring that up. But anyways, no, yeah, it looked really good and interesting. That got me hooked to buy PS4 soon.
Yeah, it looked like a really
That
cool
looked
little
really
game.
Mm-hmm.
I like that it was like all gameplay too.
Was it all gameplay?
Yeah.
That was
like straight up gameplay.
Oh, it looks staged.
Oh, that was Guerrilla Games. That's the company that made Killzone.
Yep.
That's their new IP.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yep.
I don't remember what the order was at the Sony conference because there was so much shit.
Yeah.
Just all kinds of stuff.
I didn't watch it.
No Man's Sky demoed.
Yeah. I'm excited for that. I don't really need to see more of it.
There is a new Hitman.
That I am still.
That was Ubisoft, right?
No,
that's
Wait,
that
they
was
got a
Sony.
date in December, right?
December 8th.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they
It's
showed the-
launching digitally, but it's gonna be like a platform now. Where
Which one? No Man's Sky?
Hitman.
Oh.
What do you mean?
Oh.
Platform, meaning it's gonna be a base game that you download, and then
They just add on to it.
they add like. Did you ever play Hitman Absolution?
Yeah.
Yes.
How they had contracts. They're gonna expand on it by doing stuff like that,
So
and they're gonna have some, but it's gonna be like free, like part of the game.
Oh, okay. So Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah. So they're gonna have like some contracts are timed, and once the target is killed, or once the time's up, that target cannot be found or killed again.
Okay. Like events.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it looks really cool.
Yeah, Hitman looks dope. What else did they show?
That one surprised me. I didn't
They
expect it
showed
to be Hitman.
Street Fighter 5, which Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Me and
I don't really
Molecule's
care
new
for
game is
I like Street
weird.
Fighter.
Dreams.
Dreams looks
I saw a little
weird.
teaser for it.
Oh.
No.
Oh my god. Okay.
I don't get it.
It looks okay. It has so much potential, but I am not digging the controls at all.
I don't get it.
I don't even remember. I gotta watch it again.
Okay, the controls. Okay, if I'm holding the controller,
I like it so much.
It
you have
uses
to draw
the-
like this and like form things, and like I don't want to
you can
do this.
You can like paint and animate a scene.
Oh wait, that's right. I did see that.
Yeah.
That was really fucking weird.
It's really weird.
Yeah, it looks
Something that
interesting.
like Media Molecule would make
Yeah.
of all developers.
Yeah,
But it's weird.
It looks like that Nintendo draw. Like, but in a console.
And you animate it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Media Molecule. I know they're trying to go for like unique and like
Artistic and
It's
Yeah.
definitely unique.
I think they're getting so extreme with it.
their heads are really far up there.
It just didn't feel like a game. Like,
and red out there.
It's that's I think that's my issue with it.
it didn't look like, it looked more like a
It's a
animation.
it looks more like an art project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Than a video game.
Like the
Yeah.
Art Academy game on 3D.
Yeah,
So they
it's
said
like-
comparing
it's like
it to like Little Big Planet, there's no longer like that little option menu. You just do it. I don't get it.
Just do it.
Yeah, it's literally a Shia LaBeouf.
I mean, Little Big Planet at least was like a side scroller that you can add stuff to, like creating things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't dig Tearaway. I played it on my Vita. I played the
Okay.
demo and I was like, I'm over this like right away.
I didn't play
A lot of
it.
people were
It's-
excited for that. Not.
It's neat. Like the idea of it was neat because like, oh, you touch the
With the
back
touch
and then
screen
like,
and your
your
finger
finger
comes
pops through the.
That was cool.
It was neat, but I was just like, it was already on that path of it's trying so hard to be different and unique and charming. It was like to an extreme level. I don't care.
I feel like Media Molecule like peaked too early with Little Big Planet 1 and 2, I guess you could argue.
Yeah.
And they're just trying
2
to
was neat because they added jetpacks and laser guns.
it was like
Oh,
electricity in
crazy.
general. Like
Yeah.
What?
You know that?
I never played the second one, no.
second one's rad.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You never played
I
it?
never
That was
played
really
it.
good. That was the one where somebody made a fully functioning calculator.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Little Big Planet 2. I was like, what the
Have
shit?
you seen fucking Minecraft calculators?
Yeah.
It's
It's fucking
nuts.
nuts.
It's so weird.
I don't know how people can do that shit.
The
man.
logic
It's nuts.
systems in those are
Fucking
just
crazy.
insane.
But yeah, Little Big 2 is great. But like I was saying though, like they peaked too early and they're trying too hard to get that same feeling from their new games.
I feel like it's not that they peaked too early. It's just by accident. I feel like
Yeah, they peaked
Yeah.
on accident. They peaked too early.
Ah.
Meanwhile, you're playing Smash.
I know.
Well, I didn't pay too much attention to the Sony one, so that's why like there's not much I can really put into this conversation.
Final Fantasy VII's getting a remake.
Which it was a nice surprise. I was kind of like when they started playing it, you could hear the voiceover. Okay, whatever. And I saw the soldiers like, oh, this is a Final Fantasy 15 trailer. And I thought it was a new 15 trailer. Okay. And then I heard some music. I was like, wait a second.
Sounds familiar.
Like this is music I recognize. And it's not what it should be in 15. If
And
it's
it
not the
is-
original Final Fantasy theme, that's the only thing that I should be able to recognize in any Final Fantasy game.
A new Final Fantasy.
Yeah, in a new Final Fantasy game. But it wasn't that. So I was like, this sounds familiar. and then it shows like the larger view of the city and like the 3 big pipes that are glowing. I was like, holy fuck, that's Midgar.
And you see Cloud, right?
Yeah, the camera goes down, and it goes down like the city level, and you see the cannon of Barrett's cannon, and then you see the back of Cloud with the sword.
I was like, heavy ass sword.
Wish I cared more. Never played Final Fantasy.
Never cared.
It's really good. Like, this will be good for you to jump on it.
Yeah,
for sure, because it's a really good game.
That's what I hear.
It's up there. Like, people like blow it out of proportion.
Yeah.
They have. And they say,
but also for good reason, because there's a reason why Cloud and Sephiroth were put in Kingdom Hearts, because they're awesome characters.
Yeah. I think the Final Fantasy has always just been too Japanese for me.
Final Fantasy VII was before it got too crazy.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Final Fantasy has never really got my attention.
Yeah. Like, there are certain games that are just too Japanese for me to jump into.
13 got way off base.
Lightning is hot, though.
Yeah. But 7 was good. A lot of people say 8 is better. I didn't play through 8, so I couldn't argue that.
Mm-hmm.
I played through all of 7, and I loved it. But since you never played it, definitely try it. Like, you have no reason not to. It's not just going to be a remaster. It's going to be a full remake. Like,
that's what. Yeah, it's going to be from the ground up remake.
Yeah.
Which is cool. And Final Fantasy isn't a series that you need to play chronologically, right? They're all standalone.
They're all separate, except for the ones that are like
13, 2.
Yeah. X2.
Which is weird.
Yeah, I never understood that.
And then the creator or the director of 7 or whatever, he said he's wanting to do more remakes of Final Fantasy games because they've done remakes of 1 through 4, and they're doing 7, so the next one he wants to do is 5 and 6.
Cool.
It's like, well, they are like the two, like 5 and 6 are like some of the highest rated RPGs of all time. So I need to. I'm glad that they're redoing them because now I can check them out. Because at this point, I'm like, they're Super Nintendo games. They're past the point of no return. I can't commit to them anymore. Right?
Yeah.
There's no point. But if they remake them for PS4, yeah, dude, I'll try it out.
I'd like to try them. I mean, I know people are super hyped about the remakes. People love Final Fantasy. I've just never been into it. So, I mean, if this is something for me to jump into, like, I'll try it.
Yeah, 7, definitely. And then watch Advent Children, because that movie's tight.
Which one?
Final Fantasy 7 Advent Children?
Oh.
It's a really cool movie, but unless you know who the characters are, it's a fucking nightmare.
Is it like a sequel movie?
Yeah.
Cool.
The movie is...
directly tied to the
tied to the game. Yeah, for sure.
Neat.
I like that.
When I read the article that he said that he wanted to make more Final Fantasy remakes, I was like, oh fuck yes, please make 12. 12 is my all-time favorite Final Fantasy game because it was open world and combat was it was like partial real time. Like if you just walked around, all the enemies were there. Like you didn't go into a combat like mode or anything like that. Like you walked around, and you saw an enemy, you'll see like a little line traced from your character to the enemy. And that's like the targeting system. And then you can pause it to start doing like your commands, or you can just let him automatically do attacks. And that's the first game that I remember playing that had what was called the Gambit system, where you can customize your party's like abilities or the things they do, their actions, based on a given if-then situation. So they have like space for like 20 gambits per character, or something like that. So it's like if party member has less than 30% health, then use Cure or Curaga. If party member has status ailment, then use Asuna or whatever.
Cool.
And one of my buddies, he showed me like this ultimate setup where it almost breaks the game because you can just seriously just walk around and autopilot. Like the characters will heal themselves when appropriate, and they'll do all the skills without running out of mana because they'll use another skill that'll refill it.
Cool.
It was so cool, like the way he had it set up. I was like, oh my god, you can do any fight without having to worry about it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, unless you got to like a big boss, then you might have to change like 1 or 2 things, but it was super cool.
But would that be fun though?
It was really fun because some fights, like if you're going through like a whole dungeon area and you're fighting the same like enemy
so like Zubats and Pokemon.
Yeah, you're like, oh my god, I don't care.
You have an issue with things being too powerful in games, huh?
Well, no, it's just
I get what you're saying.
We were talking about that the other day that
Like if you put it on like if you have like
We're talking about mods, right?
Yeah, like invincibility. It's like that's not fun anymore.
No, but I mean, like we mentioned Gallahorn before. He didn't know what it was. We were explaining it a couple podcasts ago, and
Well, it's the same.
sounded
It's
kinda
kind of the same
boring.
reason. Like,
Things being overpowered. Like,
well, I mean,
It's only OP against PVE.
Yeah.
Gallahorn is a turd in PvP.
it's fucking useless in the Crucible.
Yeah.
Well,
Not
yeah,
useless, but like
well, like it's just like the whole
It's
point of
not
the game
as
is like,
powerful.
truth is better in Crucible.
But if you're replaying it as much as we are, you don't want to deal with that.
well, I don't.
I know, but that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. You don't understand that part. We do.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's I would want Final Fantasy 12 if they did another remake, but they're gonna do 5 and 6 instead.
I guess my thing is I don't want games being too easy or whatever, because then like it's too boring.
Gallahorn doesn't make it too easy. It makes it fair. Like
Yes.
some of the game, Crota is fair when you have Gallahorn. Skolas, I don't know because I haven't fucking
So
played against
necessary to
Skolas.
win.
Huh?
Is it necessary to win?
No, it's not necessary to win, but it makes it fair.
I would say it actually makes it fun
Yeah.
because you can do damage to him.
That's true.
Well, I guess
it
in
makes
that-
a significant difference when you let's say this is his health bar.
So it's like
and
using a
you
shotgun
don't- You
or
don't have Gallahorn. Each shot knocks him down this much.
So using a
This
shotgun
much.
rather than a pistol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Gallahorn brings him down this much, and then this much, and then this much. It knocks him down from killing him or shooting him 20 times to shooting him like 6 times.
Especially if you're doing like raids,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
keep doing
That's
over and
too
over
much
and
for
over
me.
again.
And when your team is wiped
You would
25
disagree
fucking
with
times.
you had to do, that boss. He's just one part of that fight. You also have to deal with everybody else he summons.
Well, yeah, I guess. But
So that 20 hits, you don't want to deal with 20 hits when you have 80 things attacking you.
Destiny's for a specific type of people.
well, it's just that's the reason
Very
why.
specific.
That's why I stopped playing it because it felt repetitive.
Taking King.
And then Sony,
You're not wrong. It is a little grindy.
and you guys know more about like the Taken King stuff that they announced too.
We're getting to that. I
Yeah.
want to talk about. I just want to get another.
Well,
game.
might as well. That was part of Sony's conference.
Yeah, but
No,
I mean, there's
you
another
got something
game
else.
I want to get out of the way.
Sure.
That's another big deal that I wish I cared about, but a lot of people seem to be hyped for. Shenmue 3.
Oh, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, it's mentioned.
It's in there.
It's there.
It's in
No,
there.
but wasn't that game like?
It was a Dreamcast game.
No, not just that, but it was like a. Was that the website that you put money into? Kickstarter. Didn't they announce that there too? Like,
Yeah,
hey,
It's
give us
kickstarted
And then it
and
was-
funded by Sony.
For like 9
Yeah.
hours, right?
Yeah,
and like
Eight
in the
or 9
first
hours?
hour made like $1 million,
yeah.
and they like towards the end of the week they were at $3 million.
It's got that Sony
I
money
think
behind it.
haven't they met their funding like 6 times over already?
Oh yeah.
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 So
It's really crazy that so many people are backing it as much as they are because from what everything that I've ever heard of Shenmue 2, it sounds boring as fuck.
Yeah, I've seen like gameplay of it, and it doesn't look very interesting.
When I somebody I talked to said like, oh yeah, you start off, your character has to get a job, so you start off the game and you're sweeping and you're fucking. I'm like, that sounds stupid. Like, that sounds so boring. If I wanted to do that, I would do it in real life, but I don't want to do that.
that's yeah.
And it's like, I could play so many other RPGs where I don't have to do sweeping. I mean, I could do. There are so many other mundane tasks I could do in an RPG, but like, this is like, oh, it's like real life. You have to get a job and then make enough money to pay your bills. And it's like, what? That's stupid.
That's what you play games for, to forget that.
Yeah.
So I don't really care.
Again,
for
I
that.
haven't played it. I'm just basing it off of what I've heard from
Yeah.
like the way people describe it. Like,
But it's big news. People love Shenmue, I guess.
I guess.
So you want to do Uncharted first or Destiny?
I don't think we need to talk much about Uncharted. It looks great.
It does look great.
I don't need to see more of it. I mean, I know what I'm getting into, and I think for me, honestly, I think with how much I loved the Uncharted series so far and how cinematic it is, the less I see of it, the better.
True.
Because I saw a lot of Uncharted 3, and
then
then when I
you
played
saw-
through it, I loved it. But
and
I
you
was like,
saw all
oh
of
man, this is that
Uncharted
part coming up. This is that part with the plane, and I'm falling out the back of the plane, and all the cargo is like still tethered together. Like,
No, I'm
I
in the
remember that.
desert,
Yeah.
like in the trailer.
Yep. So
And then you walk for like a long time in the desert.
yeah,
That
that's-
sequence takes fucking forever.
Yeah, because you walk
I
slow
think that's
as
the
fuck.
point.
So, yeah,
I get it.
I
I'm
don't
lost.
I don't need to see more of Uncharted 4. I saw that first trailer when they announced it way back when.
That's enough.
Yeah, it's like, oh, cool. And he has like a grappling hook. Tight. Give me that.
Done.
Yeah,
That's all I need.
perfect. That's
Alright.
all I need in my brain.
Awesome. I like that Nolan North and Trent Baker are playing brothers.
That is cool
It's just kind of neat to me.
because they are like the like leaders of voice acting
In video games right now, yeah.
That's
Um,
cool.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Okay.
I do like that Uncharted the collection. It wasn't mentioned at E3, but it is a thing.
Mhm.
The HD collection, I am excited for that.
So they're just remastered, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, try to be good.
On to the best shit, Destiny.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go to Call of Duty. Yeah, they
Oh,
yeah,
right,
let's get rid of Call of Duty. Let's talk
Blops
about
3 was there.
that. The big thing is actually Sony is getting all the stuff first this year.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
To some people,
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
Especially
no.
not when it concerns Destiny, because I still don't have those fucking exotic weapons.
Dude, fuck you
Kruger
guys.
has them.
I still.
Of course he does.
By the time
that's the one
Taken
I
King
do.
comes out, we will get the gear that you guys had at launch. Maybe. They said it's a timed exclusive at least till fall.
Shit.
So
what exactly do we have that you don't have?
you have 2 strikes,
Right.
3 strikes actually, I think, because you got a strike per expansion, and then you had 1 extra strike at launch.
And then we have like 2 maps.
You had like 2 maps for each expansion, and 2 maps for the base, and then you have
Honestly, dude,
gear
you're not missing out on
and
much.
weapons. I know, but
I know.
it's something.
I know. But the weapons, they're exotic, so they drop just as randomly as... And if anything, it's harder to get those weapons because they're in the loot table, and it just can be beaten out by other things when you get drops. And I think the Vanguard Armory, like, you guys still get those weapons, you just don't have the access to the armory. Or something. I don't know. But Taken King looks cool.
Yeah, I'm most excited about the subclasses.
Yup.
Yep.
I'm finally going to get to be
So-
a fucking Solar Titan.
Yep,
This
me
fucking-
too.
I don't like that it's called the Sunbreaker, though.
Is that what it's called?
It's called the Sunbreaker, which is what the fucking Warlock gauntlets are called.
I was about to say, that sounds cool.
Yeah, it sounds cool, but if there's
I
already...
had a different name.
No.
I still wish that I still wish that earlier rumor was true, where you had like a unibeam sort of situation.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that
This is
would've
cool,
been
too, though.
sick.
You're fucking Thor
Yeah.
with a flaming hammer.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. And it takes you third person.
Yeah.
And
And you
you
can throw
you
the hammer.
throw the hammer.
So we finally have a distance special.
Yeah, that is pretty tight.
Yeah.
Pretty tight 10.
Ah.
Destiny, but I still got the punch.
The hunter gets like a bow, a void bow.
Yeah, it's called the Gravity Bow, I think.
Sounds way cooler.
Yeah. And the class is called Night Stalker.
Sick.
And then this...
Oh, and then the warlock is Emperor Palpatine.
yeah, the Stormcaller.
Because you straight like when you trigger your super, you hover and you shoot lightning like
It's
this.
fucking sick.
Very much Palpatine.
Efren was getting like super salty about the Night Stalker though. He's like, it's dumb. We get a bow. It's stupid.
That's
That's
sick.
awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's an ethereal bow. You generate it from nothing.
And you slow down enemies. He's just mad because it's a support class. He doesn't want to help anybody.
Oh, we're fucked.
He doesn't like playing with others.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's not.
Yeah, tell me about it. I've been playing as a Titan since day 1.
Hef. Get Ward of Dawn.
Yeah.
Ward of Dawn.
Yeah,
Just, just a panic.
Yeah, you fucking Fist of Panic. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it definitely is.
Ha!
Yeah.
Dude, Fist of Panic is that one. Get it?
Sword of Tundera. No?
I don't
Okay.
What was that?
We're making fun of you guys because we don't know.
We don't know.
Because you're like Fist, I'm like,
Well,
yeah.
He said Fist of Panic. Like, the move's called Fist of Havoc, but Fist of Panic is a joke because when you use it in PvP, you're like, oh fuck!
You're getting killed or punched, and you just automatically do your super on one sad guy.
Oh,
Because you're running around the corner, you see a dude, you just mash the trigger, and boom! You just Fist
Excuse
of
me.
Panic.
Just keep going.
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty
I
much.
totally own that dude. Like, when you totally just bitched out.
okay, good.
Dragon Dagger. No? No? Okay.
Now we're just getting into Power Ranger stuff.
Yeah. I like the, we're getting a raid. We're actually getting a raid this time.
Yeah.
And we're fighting Oryx. That's confirmed.
And then
Are you
I'm a
hobbits?
little bit disappointed in the Taken because the way they made it sound originally is just my shoe.
No.
The way they made it sound originally is that the Taken was going to be a new race, and
That's what
it's
people
not.
were speculating, but then there was
It's not. It's
concept art of what they actually
the
are.
Taken are just the other races.
Reskinned.
Yeah, like with a color palette swap, pretty much.
They're possessed
Yeah,
and glowy
that's
now.
so fucking dumb.
I mean, from a story perspective, it's kind of cool. And there was concept art of it fucking forever ago, before the game came out.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense. It's whatever.
Can you guys believe I actually wanted to play Destiny the other day?
Did you?
I
Yeah.
don't believe it.
Why?
You're fucking lying.
No, I'm serious. I forgot what I was watching on YouTube, and because I missed a shoot. I think it was Star Wars. I want to shoot something, and then I saw somebody on their speeder, and I was like, oh, and that's like my favorite. That was like the only thing I missed from Destiny.
It's such a small part of Destiny.
It's a super. I'm almost never on my speeder.
I fucking that's
Unless
the
you're on
only,
Mars.
That's
You're
the
on
only
Mars.
thing I missed. I never got to Mars.
Mars is fucking huge. You never got to Mars?
No, you guys fucking.
Yeah, you did.
me.
No, yeah, you did.
You had to
Yeah, you
have.
did.
You got to like level 16 or 18 or something like that.
Yeah,
You can't.
we
can't not get to level 18 at least by if you don't go to Mars.
The reason why.
Unless you grinded the fuck out of everything
Yeah,
else.
you have
Well,
to.
the reason
grind
why
along.
was because I never finished. Like, you guys were always going on to like the. What is it when you guys play against other people? What's it called?
Crucible.
Crucible. We go on there, and that's how I leveled up.
Oh,
And
I
then
guess it makes sense.
we would go back down to
Venus.
the planets,
Yeah.
and you guys would all go forward and take everything out. Like you guys would move on, and I was like, okay, well, I gotta finish this. Like, I'm not done with this planet, so we'd go back and we do that. So I never got to finish.
Well, here's the thing. We never played with Michael, Raul, and Efren. It was just you, me, and Puga. Because it was 3 teams
I played with myself.
Sounds like Puga is
A few times.
the reason, the X factor why you didn't have.
No.
Of what?
Well, no, he stopped playing with me and Raul because we would go off.
Oh,
No.
I thought you were saying Puga.
Because they
kinda
played.
one-
Yeah.
I stopped playing with
They
you.
were all around the same
Oh, yeah.
level.
Because you were higher level than me. And
Yeah, me and Puga were trying to level you up and push you higher and just get through shit.
Yeah,
I've
and
got
that
a
wasn't
10
fun.
roll up.
Yeah, it wasn't fun either. No. That's the thing that pissed me off about Destiny in the beginning. It was just teams of 3, and I'm like, oh, but
That is a little disappointing.
I had way more friends than that that I want to play
Dude,
with.
I know.
I thought it was gonna be like 6, and like they were gonna throw so much more
They
enemies or
they
something.
mentioned 2 teams of 3, and we were like, that's perfect because we're 6, and we all
It's
had like.
funny. It's a catch-22 though because you're like, man, I wish I could have more room for a fire team. And then when it comes to raids, you're like, yeah, cool. I got 6 friends. Try getting all 6 people online at the same time. Fucking never.
Never.
For a good time, we were always
It was
online together.
supposed to be
Destiny
the
LFG.
fucking 6 of us, but it's all bitched out.
Getting bitched out on me, man.
But anyways, Taken King looks like it's a good DLC. Just because like the new game mode where you have your
the
special
elimination.
faster. Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
that looked really
oh,
sick.
was it called Mayhem or something like that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that.
That
Where
looked
your
fun.
supercharges and it's just fucking supers everywhere.
Well, you have
We'll
a
see
limited
how long
time.
that
It just
lasts.
it just
We'll
longs.
see.
It just your super lasts longer than it originally does. Like if you're just using it in a regular match. I was watching gameplay of it, and like you have to get a certain amount of kills or like a couple kills. I don't know, and then you could use it and it lasts longer.
Huh.
You're not always supercharged.
And then there's the elimination, which is kind of takes off of Trials of Osiris.
Is it just kills with no revives?
I'm not. Yeah, I think so.
I would imagine so with a name like Elimination.
Yeah, and then new raid. There are gonna be like new planets to go to.
Yeah,
you can
Mercury.
go to Phobos. You can go to Mercury.
Yeah.
It's a terrible place to go.
I've also heard that
Mercury.
Yeah,
you aren't just
Venus is
given
worse.
Venus is worse.
Wait, fuck, it's still 45
Venus and
bucks.
Mercury should not be
the
livable
new Taken
planets.
King?
No, Destiny.
Oh.
I was like, if it was like 20
Where?
bucks.
Just wait until it comes out in September. Like, if you're even thinking about getting it, because
They're releasing a version with all 3 of the DLCs and the base game for like price of a regular game.
50,
Well,
60 bucks.
it's 60 bucks.
60 bucks, and you get.
I don't want to pay.
I know, but we're saying like if you wanted to get it, don't bother getting it now because you don't have the DLCs, right?
Uh-huh.
So
If you were ever going to play again. like-
wait until it comes out in September for the regular price, and it comes with everything.
Well, see, that's the thing. I just wanted to play it for like 20 bucks, maybe less. I'm
But
not
if you got
interested.
if you got it for $20, you wouldn't be able to play half the stuff we play. So it'd be pointless.
I don't play with you regardless.
I know, but I'm telling you, you'd be wasting your $20.
It's worth it because you have all the DLC.
Yes.
But the thing is, I think his point is just like he wants to have a little taste of it, and then that's it.
Yeah, like, I don't want to invest.
He doesn't want the whole experience because he's not gonna get into it.
Yeah.
I never bought the DLC. I game shared with that friend. I know I'm a dick. So I just paid $60 for the game and got the DLC.
You look so
for free.
betrayed. You're like, dang, I paid for it.
Motherfucker.
So yeah,
like,
so I'm gonna.
Steven God, like I just want to like play it and not have to invest money.
Because I honestly feel the same way. Like sometimes, like I want to play just because Crucible's fun, but like I think it's like Domination.
Control.
Right.
The popular one.
That one was so much fun when like the beta came out. I love that. I was so good at it.
It's still good.
Yeah.
Good, yeah.
But anyway, it's still good. And like I would like a touch of that, but then I probably wouldn't play it ever again. For a while.
But there's 2 maps that are never in rotation anymore that I completely miss.
This, I have like a little thorn
The first light on
that I
the moon.
only got to level 7, like
And
this
it's not
on rotation
17
anymore?
or something.
It
Not
has
in
Destiny
control.
written on it.
Really? That's one with domes, right?
The domes and it was had the fuck are the heavy vehicles called?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Shut up.
That sucks.
What's Dominic?
Why are they not on rotation? Because they're just like.
People didn't like them.
That's dumb. I love that map.
Yeah, I did too. I forget why.
That's
I'm sure that's
the
not.
only one I could get kills on.
That's not the exact reason. I think they were moved to heavy arms or something. No.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So the vehicle combat.
Was there anything else from Sony?
Call of Duty.
Blobs 3. No.
Before they announced Blobs 3 at the Sony conference, I forgot all about it.
Oh,
I almost expected it not even to show up just because it's expected.
It was at the Sony one, and because Sony was promoting Battlefield, right?
Sony talked about their TV thing, didn't they?
And Morpheus, a little bit.
PlayStation
A
View.
little bit of Morpheus.
A little bit.
Oh, Riggs.
Riggs, right, with their Morpheus exclusive game.
That looks so cool.
It's a fucking mech arena fighting
I saw
simulator.
that.
Yeah, it's like fighting, but all you have to do is jump through the hoop.
Yeah.
That's all you're trying to do. But you have to like fucking shoot up this ramp in order to do it. Yeah.
So I mean, I think that kind of wraps up Sony.
Square Enix.
Well, there's Nintendo.
Oh, no,
also.
Nintendo.
Okay, so Nintendo opened with their big guns. Star Fox. Looks super legit.
So tell me about Nintendo, because I didn't watch that one.
Okay, they opened with Star Fox.
Cool.
Star Fox Zero.
Oh, by the way, it wasn't live. It was. Oh, it kind of was, but it was
a digital event.
It was a digital event, right?
Yeah.
So you have to watch it.
Honestly,
It's
Star Fox surprised me.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I thought it was.
I knew it was coming.
I thought it was, no, not surprised me as in like.
Is it
Surprised me how good it looks.
Is it a Wii U game or?
Yeah, it's a Wii U game.
Okay.
I was expecting a lot less from it.
So what's unique about Star
I thought they were
Fox
gonna play
Zero
safe.
is it's gonna be third person behind the ship on your TV, but
First
on your
person
gamepad
on
it's
the
first person.
That's
so you're
cool.
in the cockpit. So one thing they showed that was really neat is if you hold left trigger, it shows it's a view of targeted enemy. So the camera locks like if you're flying this way. Thank you.
But in demonstration again.
So you hold left trigger and then fucking let's say Steven is fucking the enemy. When the ship is flying this way, the camera will walk towards him.
Cool.
And then you can still aim using the gamepad in any direction like this in first person. So it's most handy for dogfights.
Yeah.
So if somebody's behind you, you hold left trigger, you can see behind you, and you just
that's,
you just press a button and you do a loop to loop, and then you can aim at them.
That one for me was one of the worst parts in 64.
You couldn't see shit.
I suck at dogfights.
Because you go like this and you can only see the edge of the screen, but you can see that arrow.
They're
over here, they're over here. And then they'd fucking turn and you're like, fuck.
You're basically chasing your tail.
Yeah. But now it's cinematic when you're doing it, so it looks really cool. They showed boss fights. They showed the all range mode when it's open.
Transformation.
The biggest thing was they go in and there's you have to destroy this thing at the base.
Protect it.
Or protect it, and it's flies down low. Press a button, it changes into a little walker.
That's sick.
It was like a bird.
Yeah, it looks like an ostrich kind of thing.
Fun fact: that was actually in Star Fox 2 on the Super Famicom, but it never made it to the States.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh,
yeah. So it's an exact that was original
copy. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So what they show after Star Fox?
They showed more of Woolly World.
They showed more Woolly World,
which looks nice.
They had a little video doc with the chick who created the Yoshi amiibo. It was a kind of neat little story how they announced the Yoshi's Woolly World, and she started creating the little yarn environments or stuff like that, and then she made the Yoshi. And she's like, oh, what if we, made this into an amiibo? And okay. And it's like, why don't we make it a plushie because it fits the, aesthetic of the game.
Yeah.
So this lady freaking developed the idea for the plushie Yoshi amiibo.
Yeah, oh my god.
And she was sitting in front of a table that has
100 of them. Of pink, blue, and green ones.
Yeah. I was like, oh my god.
And just like gravel, you can use a rope to climb up to shit.
Yeah. And also you can if you play with 2 players, you can swallow the second player and turn them into a yarn ball and aim them like you would do in the original Yoshi games with the eggs. And it's fun. It's a Yoshi game. Those are
playing
really
with so playing the Mario Bros games 2-player, it had some moments where it was cool because it's oh man, I can't get through this section, so you turn into a bubble and let the other player take you by, and then you pop your bubble.
Or in terms of when you need to get something high up, you just jump on somebody and he'll push you up.
But most of the time, since you could hit each other, it was chaotic. He's like, oh, I need to pick up this enemy, and you accidentally grab freaking Luigi and throw him into a pit.
Fucking hate that shit.
Yeah, it pissed me off so bad. That's why I always played it myself.
Or if you're Like in the Mario games, like if you're like last, like hurry up and pick him up. Like come on, let's go. That'd be fun.
No, I remember it was one time we were trying to jump over this thing and we couldn't do it, and he grabbed you and he just threw you, like tried to throw you over the edge and just threw
you could be a real dick and just sacrifice someone. Like, and you have no control to get off of that person. You're just stuck there on top of them as they carry you. Same thing with Yoshi. If you can swallow him.
But Yoshi seems a lot more cooperative.
Yeah.
Rather than competitive. You know, like, oh, I can't reach this thing, so I'll swallow my partner and then throw him up at the higher ledge. Or throw him to make a platform.
Mighty Number 9, when was that? Was that on Nintendo?
No, they didn't announce it.
It wasn't at any conference.
Oh.
It was on the
show. Oh, it was just
floor.
on the show floor,
Yeah. It's made by Keiji Inafune.
Yeah.
And it's coming out in September. I backed it. I'm getting it. So
Sick.
Oh, for sure. Like, since you had a Kickstarter, since you paid for some of it,
Yeah,
you guaranteed
I get to pick whatever system I want.
Oh, that's cool.
So,
how much did you give? Curious.
I think I did like $15.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
It's
A lot of Kickstarters like that.
Yeah, I kickstarted.
I'm gonna start doing that.
It's definitely smart to do.
I mean, it's not free. I mean, and it something you gotta understand too is you're not paying for the game. You're paying so that the game hopefully gets made.
You're investing in the game.
Yeah.
So if a game doesn't meet its goal, that's $15 down the toilet.
Yeah. Or sometimes even if it makes the goal and the company's a piece of shit. That's happened.
That's happened a few times.
There's quite a few Kickstarters that they met their goal and it was like millions of dollars, and they just didn't fulfill what they were supposed to do.
Or they do something shitty,
run
like
off
a half-ass game.
Just run off with the rest of the money.
Yeah. I mean, most people aren't going to do that.
No.
But then it also happens in the reverse where, like, because you can take back your money. like before you can stop investing, you can take your investment back.
Yeah.
And there are people who invest, like, just enough to help a company fulfill their goals, but right at the last second, they'll take their money back. And so they'll get to the date where they're done taking the funds, and they haven't met their goal.
That's something that happens, like...
Oh, that sucks.
I don't want... Yeah.
Imagine it's, like, off,
I've
like, by
never
$1 or $7.
It's a good thing that didn't happen with Ukulele or Mighty Number 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I backed Mighty Number 9.
Damn.
And Ukulele, right?
Ukulele is what I meant to say.
Oh, okay.
I backed Ukulele. I think that one's a little bit spendier.
Yeah.
It was like $30
for the game, right?
But that's still going to be a
good.
Full retail game.
Is it going to be a full retail game?
Well, it'll be
like
downloadable, I'm pretty sure.
That's the goal.
But the way it looks is it looks like it's going to be a full platformer game.
Full platform game.
It's not just like a cheap arcade.
Like a $15 game.
Yeah, exactly.
Hopefully it's good.
I didn't read a lot for Nintendo. They also had the Triforce.
Triforce Heroes.
Oh yeah,
Triforce
Heroes.
Does look really fun.
Is that the Four Swords one?
Yeah.
It's basically
technically
3.
Yeah. That's why it says Triforce.
Something I read about.
Whatever.
Something I read about recently is that it supports 1 player or 3 players, not 2 players.
Oh.
So if the 3rd player drops, it's a game over and save game.
That sucks.
So it kind of sucks, but at least it saves your progress.
Mm.
And then you're forced to either play it when you have 3 people or play it by yourself with bots.
Damn.
I would have liked another Four Swords where it was compatible with like anywhere between 1 and 4.
Dude,
we still have that game.
Yeah, I don't know if I still have it.
I
know I do.
Sure.
But yeah, that would be dope.
I probably have to
For
re-download it.
And then they announced the biggest disappointment of the show.
How flaccid is your dick right now?
Oh, right.
It's in there.
because during the Nintendo Championships, they were playing a game called Blast Ball, and like the same mechanics of like the shooter of like the old Metroid Prime Hunters, it looked the same like shooter just like that,
and the
so,
way
like,
the helmets of the characters looked.
And everything, and how it charged up, how it shot, the movements, all of it, and like there's people spectating like maybe that's Metroid Prime or a Metroid game.
They're prepping us for Metroid.
Yeah,
IGN said that. Like they had an article like, "Oh, was Blast Ball a hint at a new Metroid game?" I was like, "That's stupid. No, of course not, because that's Blast Ball. Like it's whatever this little mini game thing is.
Yeah.
Just because it's first person shooter with an arm cannon doesn't mean it's Metroid."
Yep.
And then they show like these 3 little chibi looking soldiers jumping into mech suits. I was like, that looks like Blast Ball. And then they show them. I recognize the design of their visors. Like, that looks like the Galactic Federation.
And it was the Galactic Federation.
Yeah,
Metroid
Prime Federation Force. It was like a 30-second teaser.
Less.
Yeah, less than that. It showed them jumping into their thing. There was like a little boss, and they're shooting at it in first person. And then it shows also with Metroid Prime Federation Force, Metroid Prime Blast Ball. I was like, fuck.
like there was just enough room, like space on top of Blast Ball, and like that Metroid Prime was just taken away from the Nintendo Championships, and so that was very, very disappointing.
Dude, it was the ultimate slap in the face for Metroid fans, like hardcore Metroid fans.
That sucks, dude.
It's so serious. I don't know if you guys heard about it. Somebody started a change.org petition to get the game canceled.
Shit.
Which I'm upset about the game not being a real Metroid game, but fuck, that's mean.
Yeah.
The people that work at like
they're fucking pissed.
Level 5 games or next level games or whatever it is, like, I mean, it's just they're just doing their jobs. They're just making a game.
Yeah.
So to cancel it, they're going to lose their jobs.
They're just following orders.
Yeah. God damn it. But no,
what? They were. Shut up. Nazis, I'm sorry.
I would have no problems with the game whatsoever if they just did not put Metroid Prime in the title.
Looked like it, but not really.
Yeah.
Was it?
If
even if it was just Galactic Federation.
No, I don't want that either, because then I know it's in the same universe and I'd just be pissed.
But it doesn't say Metroid.
No,
it's just a spin-off game.
It is. It basically is. I don't think
it is a spin-off game, but
Samus probably has like no appearance in there, and if you do, you're not going to use her.
Yeah,
so
it's like nothing. Or she's probably going to be like a freaking unlockable character when you finish the campaign. You get to play as a chibi Samus. I'm just fucking getting mad.
Yeah, me too. It's so upsetting. But anyways,
and, during this is when you texted me and put that evil on me, and
I lost hope completely when I sent you that. That's why
I was just like, I had the opposite reaction. Like, I was pissed, but I was also like, I think this might, they might announce 2 Metroid games.
It could have been like, we'll give you this now, and then later we're gonna give you Samus.
And then here's a tease for because this was towards the end of the show, it was like halfway through, and then.
It would have been a good way to close.
I was like, man, they're going to close with a Metroid game, because there was like 10 minutes left, and I was like, oh my god, this is it. This is going to be Metroid, and it didn't even end. It was just went straight to the treehouse, and nothing happened. Because Steven was like, what is it? This is a long demonstration for Star Fox.
They just finished it right off the bat.
Like
it went like this, like, oh yeah, okay, and then he, like, what was it, Miyamoto?
Yeah.
He leaves. And then they're like, okay, so we're going to play a little bit of Star Fox, and they start playing, and that was Treehouse.
Well, honestly, it was like a really awkward transition. They're like, okay, like they said they were done or something, and then they just closed to like...
They were talking on, like, you could see them talking on the couch, but you couldn't hear them.
Like, the way it was set up, like, they had chairs, like, lined up like that for a demo. I'm like, that's not E3. Like, that's not, like, the presentation. And then, like, suddenly, like, he left, and I'm like, okay. And I kept watching them play Star Fox, and then they're commentating over it, and I'm like, that was a weird ending. I'm like, they didn't even say, like, thank you for watching. They just said, like, here's more gameplay. It was...
Is that what Treehouse was? Which is gameplay of
Treehouse?
Yeah.
Were you watching it on Nintendo?
Yeah.
I think that's why.
No, I wasn't watching on Nintendo. I was watching on YouTube.
Even if I watched on Nintendo.
I was watching on Nintendo.
There's no transition whatsoever.
No, I mean, like, because since you're watching on the Nintendo, like, I imagine...
No.
It would just be, like, the whole thing.
No, I was streaming it through YouTube, and... No, I was streaming it... Yeah, YouTube.
Are you sure it wasn't Nintendo?
I'm pretty sure it was...
Because if it was, like, YouTube, the YouTube one that they were doing, it should have gone to Square Enix.
I'm pretty sure it continued to Treehouse, which upset me because...
How did you watch Square Enix?
Twitch. Because they didn't have it on YouTube.
Yeah, I watched Square Enix. I opened up a new window on IGN.
Yeah. I think that's it. Nintendo didn't really impress me with anything this year.
Actually, the one thing that did impress me other than Star Fox was Super Mario Maker. That's an obvious. That's
right.
Amazing.
That was actually pretty good.
But we don't need to talk about that. We talked about it enough during the championship part. But Mario and Luigi Paper Jam.
Oh, right,
yeah. That's a mashup,
I was
right?
Very happy about that because I liked Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. I never really got into the other ones. I used to like Paper Mario on the N64 and the GameCube, and they went down the pooper after that. Like, the Super Paper Mario on the Wii was a joke, and the Sticker Star was even worse. It basically...
I remember
think
that.
of like a card battler game, but Mario. Where instead of cards, you've got stickers that have a certain type of ability. Like, you got a sticker for a hammer, and if you want to use it, you spend that sticker, and then the sticker goes in the trash.
Gross.
Yeah, I was like, this is terrible. Like, this is so stupid. And then you can only hold a limited number of stickers.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking dumb.
I want all the stickers. That's what it sounds like to me.
Like this new one is Mario and Luigi characters, and then the Paper Mario goes into their world. So there's a part where they're running away from something. I think like a giant Goomba or something, and then Paper Mario turns into a plane, and then Mario and Luigi hang onto him for a little segment to get over the gaps.
Sick.
There's another part where like, because this, I think this takes place like in a timeline or something in Super Mario, but no, never mind. But anyways, I think it was like Paper Bowser was talking to like 3D Bowser, and they were like planning shit for.
Oh hey,
they made a Papercraft Mario thing.
They got a Bowser.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna buy those for sure.
Oh, Magma Bowser and
but the thing is, I mean, those are really cool looking amiibos for a really kind of game I don't care about.
No, I'm gonna buy the amiibos.
I'm gonna buy those.
Well, at least I'm gonna try to get them
because they're not just amiibos.
Oh, they're not just Skylanders; they are amiibos.
Yeah.
No, I know that, but they're for that Skylanders game.
But they will interact with like
you can use the Bowser to smash.
Yeah, it was because all the amiibos.
I know that, but I'm just saying like I don't care for the game they're promoting.
I don't either
because they look dope though. Like
fucking was it Bowser has like a hammer or some shit or
Donkey
Kong has a hammer.
I do like this that in Skylanders they gave Bowser a unique form that's never happened before.
Yeah,
the Magma form.
Yeah,
because they were originally going to do Giga Bowser. Like no,
Nintendo was like, no, get crazy with it.
Yeah, it's like okay, like, Magma Bowser. So he's like his shell, like all the like the accents of the shell turned to lava. Like, that sounds awesome.
Yeah,
he looks super cool. And then Donkey Kong throws like flaming barrels and just
there they are.
Yeah,
did you see them?
Let me see. Yeah, see,
look at fucking Donkey Kong's hammer, dude. That shit looks fucking sick.
And
it's a barrel.
It's funny because they're like heavy hitters, and most of the like Skylander figures, they're usually like big characters.
That's just a barrel. It's not a hammer.
Is it? Oh.
But he does have a hammer though.
Bowser has a hammer.
Yeah, Bowser has a hammer.
He has a hammer.
Speaking of amiibos, a lot of the new amiibos are cool. Like I like the Game & Watch one. You can swap it out for
different colors.
Oh yeah.
Different stances. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But the reason they chose Bowser and Donkey Kong was because they looked more beastie than all the other characters.
Right, that's what I was gonna say. Because like in the Skylanders creatures, they look freaky, alienish,
like
mythical, right? And they're big.
Yeah.
And like those two are perfect. Give them a little bit of armor. Yeah, he's
so sick.
Yeah,
I like that they're wearing like outfits. It's not just a generic
clothing.
You don't have a naked gorilla. Just
that is really cool. Yeah. Like, that's a good step in the right direction.
Yeah.
I kind of wish they had more.
Yeah, I mean,
honestly, I wish they added like
Ganondorf.
Well, I mean, I don't think
the
Pig Ganon.
No, well, yeah, that one too. Sick. But I was thinking Wind Waker again.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's a big.
But I mean, I think it would just make more sense if they did, the Mario.
Or King K. Rool would be pretty sick too.
I don't think they would make a new character amiibo for Skylanders. They would keep it to the existing here, so maybe they'd put Yoshi in there.
DDD.
No, they'd probably use like
Mushroom Kingdom
first party like Nintendo characters.
Yeah.
I mean, they all are first party, but Mushroom Kingdom.
So. Right. Okay. Because DDD is not first party to me.
Yoshi
like third party.
How long before Sonic goes into the Mushroom Kingdom?
Third party.
Technically, yeah, you're right.
Actually,
yeah.
I heard that
I do the same thing sometimes.
I don't know if it's Sega or Sonic, but they were in talks with Nintendo to like
fully incorporate Sonic.
Yeah.
Into their fold?
Well, not fully incorporate, but to like be basically Nintendo now. Like, we'll take care of you. This is your new home for now.
I mean, it kind of is, because Sonic Boom Fire and Ice is coming out. Have you guys seen the memes about it?
No.
Which one?
Sonic Boom Fire and Ice. Somebody put the Sonic Boom logo over a pack of condoms.
No, but yeah,
this game just got M-rated.
I was reading that like they're like really close to making not his his home, but making Nintendo his home.
He needs somewhere nice to stay.
And that would be the best thing that Sonic could do. Yeah.
Sega hasn't treated him very kindly.
No,
he's in an abusive relationship.
Nintendo would definitely do him right.
Oh my god, the games would be so amazing.
Oh my god.
They need to get Mega Man again. Put him up in a fucking pedestal again.
No, I think they should just bring Mighty Number 9. They should just bring
fuck Mega Man. Get
Mega Man
bring
out.
Number 9.
Fold. Get friggin' back.
¿Por qué no los dos? Fucking Mega Man Mighty Number 9.
That means why not both, by the way, for
combination.
Spanish speakers.
Sick.
It's the possibilities.
It would be nice to get Sonic completely under the Nintendo wing, because then he could finally run in Mario Kart.
Yeah, honestly. I mean, he's already in Mario Kart, so that's a step in the right direction.
Well, he's a helmet in Mario Kart.
Well, I mean, even that was...
Yeah, at least it looks like his hair.
Yeah.
Because there's
just
some characters like Link, the Hylian shirt or whatever.
Like Pac-Man. What the fuck, man?
I don't
That's just
remember
weird.
Isn't it like...
It's black with like the Pac-Man
Yeah.
game, honest.
And well, Link's doesn't look like anything either.
What's Link's?
It's the Hylian garb or whatever.
Oh, it's just like green
designs, like green and tan, but it doesn't look like anything from Legend of Zelda.
I like Kirby's.
I like Samus.
He's a helmet. Samus is Falcon. He's my favorite one.
Falcon's the best because it looks like his uniform.
My favorite is Samus.
Sonic.
He's like a little shimmy Falcon.
Yeah.
He even has a little like chin thing or like
jowls.
Yeah. Show me.
Come on. Yes.
Oh my god. Well, anyways, what else?
Square Enix.
Square Enix.
Yeah, okay, well,
Nintendo
before we continue that, Nintendo wasn't very impressive.
Oh, Nintendo was the ultimate disappointment for me this year.
This year, yeah.
And it made me so sad because I even stayed tuned for the Treehouse to see if they'd announce something else afterwards.
Me too. I stayed for half an hour, skipped like...
I didn't see it as a complete disappointment, but it was definitely...
I mean, they showed me Star Fox, but I was expecting it. I knew they weren't going to show Zelda. I knew they weren't going to talk about NX. I actually expected them to show something with DNA, the whole mobile partnership.
That would've been nice.
They didn't show anything, or give me a tease of what replaces Club Nintendo.
I like that they always do Nintendo Directs.
I do too.
Like they do. That's like all the time.
It's just that it seems this Nintendo or this digital event for E3, they almost treated it like just a regular.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
A regular Nintendo Direct, because the only thing that stood out that was just noteworthy was Star Fox.
And their transitions were like their Muppet characters dancing.
They were neat.
That was adorable.
Reggie's one.
Reggie's was funny, yeah.
Yeah.
All of them were funny. No, it was funny.
When he's doing the push-ups.
Because Miyamoto has like this very like recognizable smile, and his Muppet had that thing. Oh, that was funny.
Yeah. The designer for those was just fucking on point.
Yeah, and then,
like I said, I don't feel like it was a complete disappointment, but it was a lack of opportunity, I guess.
I just think their execution should have been more. There should have been more spectacle to it, because, like I was saying, it seemed like just a regular Nintendo Direct.
I feel like you have an additional disappointment because you expected it. I had to lick my nothing
because I expected Metroid.
Yeah.
I wanted Metroid. I did not expect it.
I mean,
what I didn't expect was that garbage piece of shit, dumb game that is called Metroid. Yeah. That I didn't expect, and that makes me more mad than just not getting Metroid at all.
I know. You said earlier, like I did not know the news about like they're not showing like Zelda Wii U or anything. Yeah. I was disappointed that they couldn't or that they didn't, because honestly, that's why I watched it, because I wanted to see more about it.
I didn't expect to see
it. In interviews I've read with like Reggie and like Miyamoto and Anoma, they said that typically for E3 and their digital event, they try and keep it to games that are coming out this year and early next year, or something like, mostly this year. Yeah. And if they were to show Zelda, it would just be kind of like a slap in the face.
Right. Yeah, I remember them saying that.
Soon. And it makes sense, because that's something I've always said about Nintendo is whenever they announce a game, it's coming out within the year. Yeah. Every time, like when they announced Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, like 2 years ago at E3, it came out that November.
It was like if they announced Fallout next year or 2 years from now.
For next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes
like they show you so much stuff.
Yeah, they show you so much.
They showed me what they showed me at E3, and then said it comes out in 2017. Like,
oh, dude,
or just there's even next year that would piss me off.
Pre-order Fallout coming out 2017. Like, I give up on games.
Yeah, I'm done.
Go kill yourself.
So that's why I'm not completely. I mean,
I was expecting DNA and mobile and a announcement or just a little tease about what Club Nintendo is turning into.
I would have liked that, the Club Nintendo.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
I'm a platinum member.
And I was also expecting Star Fox, but I was not expecting a slap in the face to Metroid fans.
I mean, you're still going to get it, right?
Federation Force?
Yeah.
No.
You're not going to get that?
No.
I will wait until it goes used, and I'm going to look up all the story details on it. If it has any sort of tie-in to Metroid officially, then I'll try it out. But
And
I'm not gonna buy that game at launch.
you said like in honor of them, like with the garbage display of Metroid, that you were playing Metroid Prime again.
I'm going to.
Oh, you're going to?
Yeah,
Okay,
I want to.
Me too. Well, I've been playing.
Stream it.
You saw my Game Boy Advance. I was playing.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, because I missed it because I'm like, they're not gonna bring it back. Oh yeah, that's right. I have these 2 games. At
At
home.
least they could have done is also said, hey, in honor of Metroid Prime Federation Force, 0 missions now available on the Wii U eShop. I'm like, okay, I'll take that.
What would you do if they like remade like Other M?
I'm fine with it.
That's fine.
better
I
than
liked Other
nothing.
M. I liked Other M. It's better than that negative Metroid that we got. Seriously, it's so insulting.
It is.
It's like the only thing that was lessons, like the only thing that could be even as insulting as that was what they did with the 20-year anniversary or 25-year anniversary, which was nothing.
Nothing.
They honored Kirby's 25-year anniversary, and they have a collection of his games, but they didn't do anything for Samus.
But they have
Not
a
even at all. No.
Say what you will about Other M, at least it has Samus in it.
I like
Thank
Samus.
you.
I bought it. It's in my
You
collection.
mean Other M?
Yeah. What did I say?
You said Samus.
Oh yeah.
I like Samus.
Samus M.
No, yeah. I bought it. It's in my collection.
I liked it. I mean, Team Ninja did a good job with the action in it.
It was different. I like that
Yeah.
it was different.
I will give it that it didn't have the solitude and exploration that the other ones had.
Also, they kind of made Samus a little girl. Like, they made her.
Yeah, I mean
They
that's the
they
big
tried to give her
argument.
like too much background story that almost
Gets
it
boring.
barely worked. Yeah, it was kind of boring, but
They
the
should've-
gameplay was amazing.
If they were going to give Samus background story, they should have gone to her actual like childhood, where the fucking Ripley and his pirates wreck her
Dope.
fucking home planet and she has to live with the Chozo.
Dude, that would be like my ultimate.
Like, don't show me her training with the Federation. Show me her training with the fucking Chozo.
Oh, Mark, I stop. I can only get so
Show me the Chozo crafting her fucking
Dude,
Zero suit.
like, okay,
Like
I
it's
guess,
fucking Tony Stark in the cave style.
oh my god, like injecting you
Tony
with
Stark built this in a cave
with a box
with
of
a box of
scraps.
scraps.
God, I love that.
I don't want to watch that movie again. God damn it.
Now I want that freaking Metroid game to be
That
a
I just
thing.
talked about.
Oh my god.
This is why I don't make video
That's
games. I
it.
guess.
That's his expectation.
The
of
reason
when
why I
to
was
go on.
watching Transformers was because my sister's looking for a car right now, and she's like, oh yeah, we're looking at a car. And my boyfriend was like, look at that Fiesta, and she was like, I don't want that Fiesta with stripes.
You're like,
And I was like,
Stripes.
now I want to watch it.
Yeah.
Or we'll be saying something, and she's like, I'm like, where did you find that? She's like, the World Wide Web.
Mm.
And I was like, I have to
World
watch
Wide
like
Web.
Transformers now, like the first one. So I started watching it today, and now I have to watch.
2, 3, and 4.
No, we were talking about something right now about a movie.
What?
We said something.
Was it Star Wars?
No, oh, did we Star Wars?
Fuck.
I don't know because we were talking about
Oh, Iron Man.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta
The
watch
box
that.
of K. Or
Box of caves. I love
Shit.
box of caves.
So you built this in a scraps.
God,
The box
that
of
Metroid-
caves.
I'm trying to think of like how that Metroid game would work.
Doesn't have to work. No, it just has to be.
I just want it to be, you know, an HD.
Super prequel.
Yeah,
Childhood
it's
Samus.
gonna show
The Box of
Samus.
Caves edition.
Dude, oh my god! Like maybe you start off as Samus as a little girl.
Give it to Naughty
Dude.
Dog.
Oh, I was just gonna say,
Yeah.
what if they did a Last of Us movement?
I was
where,
just gonna say.
where you start off as a little girl, and all the hardcore fans are just gonna start crying right away. Like I know what's gonna happen.
Like, all the tutorial is just her as a little girl.
Like Batman status, crying beginning when his parents die.
You're like,
Get over it.
Me status at the beginning of
Wait,
Last of Us.
aren't your parents dead?
First there was a boy. Oh my God.
That's great.
Look at the little guy. All sucking out.
Okay, so moving on to Square Enix, we gotta finish the E3
Right.
special.
Okay, so Square Enix was also disappointing, but they close to finish it with
I didn't even
well,
watch
something
it.
that everyone's been expecting.
Kingdom
But yeah,
Hearts.
when they got to Kingdom Hearts, God, I was so mad
Really?
because well, when they were building up to it, because remember I was telling you like they're like, oh, this is the game you guys have been waiting for. We've been working for a while. Like, okay, Kingdom Hearts 3, great.
And
We
then
know it's gonna be here.
He said like, you guys been waiting for Kingdom Hearts, and everybody's like, oh my god! Everybody's like shitting their pants.
And then like screen goes black, and then you see Disney, the logo. And so it's like, okay, cool. They're gonna start off slow, and it's like it starts off with like this fucking app, this game app, like
The
really
little
like
chibi characters.
yeah, and we're just like, oh, that's it. Like, fuck.
I got so mad. Like, rage was just full.
Like,
I
God
was like
damn
full
it.
mast.
And they show like okay, I was watching it on a Twitch stream, right? I was telling you, and like there's like people watching it at the same time, like on their live streams, like 7 or 6 guys at the same time, and they're talking shit about it. So like they're like, oh, Kingdom Hearts, and they all shut up, right? They all agree. And then like as soon as like the gameplay for like the app comes up, they're like, what the fuck is this? And so like it's funny because like they're all friends and like they're all laughing with each other, and I'm laughing with them because they just like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah, I'm like, I wanted to see Kingdom Hearts. After that's over, then the guy comes back on stage with like no translator. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Like he was talking and like the guys were like, "Where's the translator?" And like he came back again, and then like you hear this English voice guy talking. Oh, there he is.
Was he like,
he came late.
Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, basically. Well, I mean, it's Japanese.
Well, I mean, not like a samurai either, right?
You're just digging a deeper hole for racism.
Yeah.
No, but anyways,
the Black Friday Bondoro.
Hold on. Square Enix had a couple good things.
The PlayStation boy.
Well, they talked about Nier, a sequel to Nier that nobody asked for.
Oh yeah,
Star Ocean, which nobody asked for.
Well, actually, like some people were happy about it. I mean, very small amount of people were cared about it because they liked the first game. Yeah,
but you said it really well.
But it wasn't so like it was not gonna sell me anything. I was not interested in Star Ocean.
You know, I've never actually played Kingdom Hearts.
I played the first one. Never beat it.
Good.
Me too.
I could never
Kingdom
beat
Hearts 2 is just worlds better.
I heard it's a lot
I
better.
never beat, what's her name, Maleficent, at the end?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank
She's pretty
you.
close to the end.
I'm just gonna wait till like because I think for sure they're gonna have like the 1.5, 2.5 remix.
They're gonna call it the
compilation for
2.75 remix.
That'd be funny, dude.
The only thing is like I can't really like make a video. I would love to make a video out of it, like, playing it for the first time.
Blind?
Yeah, but can't do it because it's on PS3.
Why not?
His capture card is like HD. The PS3's HD locked or some weird thing.
It's dumb.
It is.
Super dumb.
But yeah, no. When they finally showed Kingdom Hearts 3, though, that was really good gameplay.
Blew me away.
Really solid.
The only so they showed what I think is replacing the summons, or hopefully not, but they are the summons have been replaced with Disney park rides. And so when they're fighting the big rock titan from Hercules, it summons like a train. And then when they're like fighting on the ground, it shows them like summon the teacups, and the spinning teacups just start spinning around. And then what was the other one?
Does that become like a portal?
Huh?
Is that like a portal or something? No.
And then the freaking ship,
Mhm.
the pirate ship that just splashes back and forth. They showed that one, which is really cool. The world of Tangled with Rapunzel is added to the Disney fold for Kingdom Hearts, which I'm excited about. That's kind of neat.
Was Frozen gonna be in it?
Yeah,
I heard
they said that Frozen will be in it, which makes sense.
It's probably gonna have a
You
big
know they're
part
gonna
of it.
have, for sure, there's gonna be something Star Wars related.
Yeah.
Oh,
They can't not. I mean,
Okay.
They said
And then
not.
they-
They not to
They
it.
could technically put Marvel.
yeah, they could put Marvel,
don't
but
think
I
they
don't
will.
think they will.
They'd
Not in
be
this
pushing
one.
it.
I mean,
That'd be
they put in Pirates of the Caribbean and Tron, and
And 2, right?
Tron was in the first one also, or no, it was number 2.
Well, in Pirates of the
I played
Caribbean
first
is Disney.
Both
It's-
number 2. It is owned by Disney.
Yeah. No, but it's like Disney.
It's
like,
a ride. It's a
like,
movie
yeah,
based
it
off a
came out-
ride. Yeah, so it makes sense.
It's
Marvel-
movies. based
Marvel
off
will
the
have a
ride.
riot at Disneyland soon, most likely.
Well,
They
they
already
already,
have
have
Marvel
the it's that future Tomorrowland Center. It's like the big thing.
Oh.
They have like the mark, like the first marks, like the important mark.
The first 5.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like an actual ride. Not
Oh.
like-
You know what would be dope? If, like, is the armors, are they like a circular room?
Yeah.
Like,
Hollow armors.
if, like, the floor was kind of like fake, like see-through, and it was
Oh,
like a
dude.
hologram of like just a giant fucking empty space of armor.
What you could do is there's like a little hologram on the floor where you stand in, and in
Uh-huh.
front of you is a TV, and it'll add on armor, so you're moving and you're like Iron Man.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But I want to see
Still
the,
not armor.
the armors.
Yeah, no, it's not on you, but when you see the TV in front of you, it's like armor.
I'd rather have nothing.
And then like, they have like concept art in the back of the armors, whatever.
Do they
Like
have
it's like a little hall, whatever.
Avengers Tower anywhere?
No.
fuck out of here.
They have Captain America. He stands around. I think Thor does too.
Iron Man doesn't stand around.
No, you are Iron
He's
Man.
always flying.
It's not the same.
You are.
Iron Man.
I am Iron Man.
Wow.
Wait, this wasn't at Square.
Sure wasn't.
Honestly, that was the only best part about Square. I mean, they talked about
Actually,
Hitman.
Hitman. That was really good.
They talked about that. I mean, I cared more about Kingdom Hearts than I did Hitman. Those two were the most interesting.
I'm excited about Deus Ex.
Oh my god, that's right. Yeah, they did announce that. Yeah.
And then Just Cause 3.
Wait, no, Deus Ex was that Square Enix?
It's Square Enix.
Oh, I think that's Ubisoft.
CD Projekt Red has said that they're starting to...
Cyberpunk?
Oh,
so that game's not going to come out for like 4 years.
They said 2017 is the goal.
Those are the creators of Witcher, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're so good.
Because they announced Cyberpunk like 2 years ago just to see how people reacted to the idea of, Cyberpunk.
Yes.
And everyone was like, yes, now, give it to me.
People were like, yeah.
And they're like, okay, but Witcher 3. And so they said, like, well, they're slowly but surely putting more people on that project.
Hey, that's a great game.
Yeah. Like, longer Witcher is out, the more people they're taking away from Witcher and putting to Cyberpunk.
One of the things that I was really impressed with Kingdom Hearts is a minor touch, but I thought was a really impressive detail. Was when Sora does one of the spinning attacks on the ground in the grass, you can see the swirl that it created. Like the grass actually stays in that pattern. Like it flattens in that swirl.
Neat.
And then it stays there. I was like, that's awesome.
Did you say it was also going to be like open world? Because I forgot the trailer, but
it looks way more open.
Like it's not going to be like how the older ones are.
Right. It's just like lanes. And,
right.
Yeah, and this one it shows him like jumping off really high areas, which would normally be an invisible wall. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, I like something I'll jump into because I never played any of the Kingdom Hearts, and like there's a lot of like lore to it.
Yes,
that I don't not understand.
It's super confusing.
Yeah,
even if you played all the games.
Yeah, I heard like because when they were making fun of when I was hearing the Twitch guys talk about it when I saw the app for Kingdom Hearts. Sorry, I'm sleepy.
I broke through.
Like they're like, oh, here's another story that won't make sense to the storyline.
I was getting sleepy, but then I broke through the sleepiness. I'm awake now.
I felt that before.
Oh no, mine just stays until I get really mad.
I'm ready to play Smash.
Oh no. Oh, but anyways. What else? I don't know. Square Enix. Oh, they showed more Final Fantasy stuff. They showed the same trailer they did in Sony. Nobody was impressed anymore. Honestly, in Square Enix, everyone in the audience was like really bored.
It's because it was their first show in several years, and you could tell like it was really bad.
Yeah.
Who else had their first show and did great?
Yeah, I know, but Bethesda rules.
Yeah, they do.
That was cool how like in the Bethesda show, like they all had like bracelets that color, and
it
changed. Yeah, it's like some RF scanner thing.
Yeah,
I don't know.
They just changed color.
Because like it was orange for a while. I'm like, okay, that's cool, and then like it turned blue.
It was orange. During Fallout, I think it was green.
That was weird. It was cool though.
Yeah, cool though.
Kind of sketchy.
Any other?
I think something we can close out with is just name like your thing that you enjoyed. The one like game or announcement that was the best for you.
Not including.
Fallout? Not including Fallout because that's a
God damn it!
Okay. Shut up.
That's too easy.
Yeah,
that's too easy.
Okay.
All right. Cuphead. That's a game that I've been looking forward to for
Since
years. Yeah.
No, just last year.
Oh, I mean, last year we saw it.
Be years.
Yeah.
But it won't be out till this fall.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm gonna see more footage from the game.
Especially since we're gonna have that bet, and you think that you're gonna win.
Oh, I'm gonna win.
No way, dude. Esteban will be in.
If you guys didn't watch the first video,
go now. Bye.
Yeah.
Me and Noel made a bet where my name Esteban would not show up in the Fallout 4
list of 1,000 names.
And the bet was $15. $15 download.
It's a download for Cuphead.
Cuphead.
That's what we decided on.
Okay.
Whatever price it is, I mean, I'll...
Got it.
If I lose, I'll get you Cuphead, but I won't. So you're going to get me Cuphead.
It'll be like between $10 and $20, so...
Yeah. And so, yeah. I'm looking to getting a free game.
Favorite thing at E3 or coming out this
year? Your favorite announcement or game?
On E3.
Has to be E3.
Batman Arkham Collectors of Cancer.
And it can't be Batman because, I mean, we're all excited for it.
It comes out like next
And it
week.
comes out in like 3 days.
I'm so ready.
Well, 2 days and a half.
So, Michael?
I'm thinking, man, without Fallout available to me, this is hard.
I mean, thinking
I
of
thought you were
Falcon.
going to just run
pass
into
for now? Pass until we'll come back around?
Pass.
Steven?
Honestly, like I was really digging the HoloLens. Like I'm really happy for the double compatibility, but when like
double compatibility.
The HoloLens that's brand new.
It's innovation.
It's like I remember watching like the trailer on YouTube like for the very first time. I'm like, holy crap, this is the future.
There's also IGN talked about it. They had a Halo experience with HoloLens.
Right? Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Not entirely. Right? No. I was actually watching GameSpot and like some guy was describing it. And they actually had a video of like how it looked like.
Sick.
So they use the same type of camera so the audience can see it too. And so like you see like a hunter like there's a couple different experiences. So there's one where you're standing like in this room where like the people who work there, they order you to like stand there and you're getting like info on like this mission, I guess, and you see like this hunter model like come up, this Spartan, and like you see everything like how you would see like in a Star Wars thing without the HoloLens, but you would see it. Yeah, it's awesome. There's another part where like you're looking through like a window and like you see like the hangar of like a Halo ship, like, and you go like that and you could see what's over there. Like it's not just like a picture, it has depth. And it's really cool. And I wish I would have like.
I remember reading something where they talked about they actually they have a prop like hallway set up, but when you're using the HoloLens, the walls are lined with like UNSC like just stuff. Mm-hmm. It looks like a hallway of a ship, which sounds really cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what they said. Yeah. Like when you wear it, it looks like that was my favorite part of E3 to be honest. Besides Fallout and double compatibility.
I think, man. For me, it's kind of a tie. One of them is only because of my disappointment from something else. So I'd say one of the biggest surprises for me was Ghost Recon Wildlands. I'm super excited about. But the other one was Recore, which is made by Retro Studios, and they made Metroid Prime.
Right.
So since this is their new project, I'm like, oh, you guys made Metroid Prime, and I love all three of them, so I have faith in this project.
So it's like a sentimental...
Yeah, like I feel like I'm going to like it just because I know their pedigree.
And I'm 100% sure they're going to throw in some Easter eggs or something like that.
Yeah.
Some head nods to the Metroid game.
Yeah.
You turn into a ball.
Like Chozo statue.
I mean, you're already getting a ball.
What if you can turn the Chozo statue into something that walks around with
What if you could put your orb into a...
That's canon.
Or
into a...
One of the robots is just... one of the robots you can choose is just kind of sitting in a Chozo, like, statue position.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Or, you know...
I hope that happens.
What if they could have, like, a Metroid... Like, a Samus... Like, the suit that she has... Just like destroyed onto the side.
I don't want that.
No, I mean like just like you see it there like in the background.
Ripley's skeleton.
Or
Ridley.
Ripley's Believe It or Not.
No,
Ripley from Alien.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, she's from that too.
Her skeleton's like I failed.
Ridley.
Oh, that sucks.
Ridley skeleton.
It's somewhere
so
around
sad.
here. There's aliens just looking to fucking kill you.
Or a Xenomorph skull. That'd be cool.
Or a Xenomorph school. But
not related at all.
Yeah, not at all.
Michael,
what was your favorite?
Oh man, I don't know. I probably the Horizon Zero Dawn because the idea of a new IP is always really cool, and like I like the concept that they have going on. And if not that, then Taken King.
Cool.
Because I'm a fucking slave to Destiny. Apparently.
You are.
Do you guys have a low point from E3?
Does Metroid count?
For me, that's mine. I mean, you can use it too, but
I didn't watch it, so it's not disappointing.
I don't think you have or like something that you wish would have been shown.
That I wish would have been shown.
Well, I mean that's like a really vague. Like you mean disappointing? Just disappointment.
Yeah, for me, the disappointment is obviously the slap in the face to Metroid fans.
Yeah,
that's yours.
Okay,
Okay,
that's Nintendo dick slap.
Yeah. I mean, they can make up for it by announcing a new Metroid. Like, okay, I had hoped that it's like, okay, it's just this week. They do their what do you call it, directs every couple weeks or every 2 months or whatever. So I have faith they do that. But then they posted the article with an interview that they said that the next Metroid game likely won't be until NX, which means the next Metroid game is not even in development right now. So
at least it's an idea.
No, that doesn't count.
Let's write this prequel Metroid game. We'll send it to Nintendo and make money.
Yeah, except for they'll throw it in the trash as soon as they get it because they cannot use it unless they want to hire us.
Which they won't, because we don't speak Japanese.
Or you just get little developers to make an indie game.
Or we can make our own game called Petroid. No one will ever know.
Robotic dogs.
Troy. The main character is
Remember
a
Nintendo?
dude named Mammoth.
You guys remember Nintendogs?
Yeah.
R.I.P. to those dogs that don't get fed anymore.
Or
man.
call it Mammoth, and then you're like a fucking
Mammoth.
Mammoth. A mammoth.
Robot Mammoth in his backyard.
Let's do it.
They're like half bio dogs. Like they have like a robot.
He
eye.
plays a man named Sumas. Sumas Nara.
Shamus.
Seamus.
Seamus Nora.
You're an island instead of fucking space. You're just like
Seamus
You're all green.
Orion.
You get like an orange helmet, but you're all green.
Find a space pterodactyl name.
It's like Samus's, only like you look like a 3D
Derp.
Clover. Because you're
Still trying to
This
think
is
of
fucking
disappointment.
stupid.
I don't know what disappointed me. I mean, Nintendo in general just kind of did.
We'll just write
Just
it for
'cause-
us. We don't have to send it to Nintendo.
Just because like I expected
I
more
felt
from
like
Nintendo.
most of them were actually kind of boring. Other than Bethesda, I felt like bored. I was
Overall, it was a little boring. E3 this year.
I was like overhyped. I think
Except
it
for
was.
Bethesda, Microsoft.
No, even
Microsoft was pretty boring.
Even Microsoft. I feel like they could have hyped it up a little bit more.
No, they were fine,
Microsoft's
in my opinion.
overall was entertaining, but if it were not for the bombshell of 360 compatibility, it would have had less of an impact for me.
Like it started off good with the championship, and then it went to Bethesda, and then I was like, "Oh man, it's only gonna get better." And then Microsoft was like, "Okay, that's cool." And then Ubisoft was like, "Okay, you're fun, but I don't care." And then Sony was like, "I kind of really don't care because I don't have a PS4." And then Nintendo,
they were all about crowd pleasing
yeah,
with
and then
Shenmue and Final Fantasy.
Nintendo came out, and I was like, oh, "Okay, nothing new." And then I don't care for Square Enix.
They're all about crowd pleasing, but those games won't come out for several years.
So I just kind of like it had a high point really early on.
I'm not saying I care. I'm just saying that people care.
I'm curious to know which of those games they announced are even going to come out in the next 2 years.
Shenmue's funded.
Yeah,
But no one's gonna play
is
that.
Not a game
The
that will
Last
be
Guardian is a coming.
Last Guardian, I think, will be next spring.
Hopefully.
No, sorry, next summer. It will not come out in the spring because
No.
Uncharted is taking up that slot.
Yeah.
Unless maybe they're smart, they release in January, February.
Yeah.
Because that has been popular lately. That slot.
Mm-hmm.
But
anyways,
just like our pizza during lunchtime, we are out of here, guys.
yeah.
We're done.
That was a weird sign off,
Finished.
man.
That was
Yeah,
really weird.
we're finished. We're done. Let's go. Let's leave. It's ended.
I don't get it.
It's a 2-hour long fucking.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I meant to cut it, but we kept talking.
A Destiny.
He's gonna cut all that off.
Oh, no. I love Destiny.
Sad face.
Okay.
You can just cut off
Bye,
Sony.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Sony.